You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table. Where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, huh? Laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, huh? Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? What's up, ladies? It is Wild Out Wednesday.
Hey.
We haven't had y'all on here in a minute, a long time. I titled the video for old time's sake.
Hey, what's this Freddie Jackson night? Rock me tonight for old time's sake.
Now, Karma Diva, if you want, you can come on camera. Sislo, if you want. If you don't want, y'all don't have to. But I'm gonna be on camera, y'all. I hardly ever get on here anymore, so I gotta show my face sometime. I uploaded 10,000 videos from Omaha days, and that's the only footage I have done in a long time. Hey, Sislo, how you doing, boo? You still on mute?
Hey,
sis.
Hey,
Hey, boo.
Hey, boo. Hey.
How you doing?
You looking malicious.
Hey,
thank you.
Oh no, she didn't lick a finger.
This looking cake-alicious over there, up here in that corner up there, looking all
cake-alicious with my pink on.
Cake.
Hey, you know what? It's gonna be cake-alicious over here all weekend because I am booked and busy all weekend.
Okay.
I got three cake orders. Yes.
I like that.
Two cake orders on Sunday. No, 2 cake orders on Saturday. Then I gotta do Mark's, you know, the homie, right? Mark,
yeah.
I gotta do one for his, you know, the dozens of cousins.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the dozens of cousins. I gotta do their cake Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah. That's right, yes. It's gonna be a busy weekend.
It's more than a dozen of them. Trust me. It's like 10,000 of them. Seriously.
It's 12 cousins. It's how they got the name? It's 12.
It was 12 it was 12 siblings.
12 siblings.
And then
siblings. And they all
each
kids. So that's why they call it the cousins. And this year will be their 100 and I want to say, is it the 106, Karma Diva?
I don't know, but somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the 105th or 106 consecutive. I mean, year after year after year reunion. Matter of fact, they got a award from the mayor a couple of years ago. You remember that?
Yeah. I want to say you can Google them. I want to say that. And it's the Bryant Fisher family. This the Bryant, BRYANT -Fisher, FISHER family.
Yeah, they have a long history, and I told y'all before that is the family of also Gabrielle Union, the actress who was born in.
Mm-hmm.
So she moved away when she became a teenager, to Cali. But she was born here. She still has family here. She still visits here with her husband, the one, Wine,
Yeah.
wine, wine, wine. But yeah, they still come in and out of town. Usually she just skating in through the night. Not through the night, but
Right.
sneaking out. But yeah, so what y'all have been up to? Y'all haven't been on here in a month of Sundays. Sis Slow, I didn't even know she went live the other day. I happened to be scrolling through YouTube and I saw she had went live. I think were you cooking, Sis Slow, or something?
But you know what? I have got to plan it because there was an impromptu kind of thing. But I'm
Yeah,
gonna
because I
plan.
want to join you.
I actually like doing those cooking things.
Mm-hmm. Cooking videos
Yeah,
are fun. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
No, I'll be too busy in there rocking out to my music, whatever it is, whether it's church music or hardcore rap. I'm in there, and I tell everybody to get out the kitchen.
I like
Exactly.
to cook the strip music.
Did she
Oh,
say stripper
I
music?
like
hey, well,
Not
go
strip.
ahead.
I
You
got
gotta
a
say
little
the whole
pole.
word.
I got a little
Hey,
pole
we.
in the kitchen.
Oh, you got a little pole.
You got a
I
little
like big
pole
poles.
on the side of the kitchen. You know what?
I got a pole in the kitchen.
I like the big poles.
You know,
Unless you gonna do it.
I
what's so
tell people,
funny? I am in my office, right? And I've been in here all day working. And I just looked over to my left and the broom in here because I was sweeping my office earlier. And I was talking about phone. That's the first thing I see when I look over.
I look over to the left.
No, that's when
Okay.
I feel like a witch. I get on my broom.
You know what?
Mm-mm.
We too old
I
for
say we all
Okay,
we too
got a
old
little
for
hole in us.
we too
Hey, we
old
all
for
got a
I
little hole
the
in us.
Trick Daddy said we
ooh,
too old for him. We too old for the pole.
I don't even mess around in the area code 304, baby.
You know what? I ain't never been on a pole. I walk next to a pole.
I ain't never been on a pole, but I learned some things from the people on them. Oops.
That's a
Anyway,
whole other
you know
show.
what? Y'all nasty. Let me read these
That's a
comments. I don't
whole
know.
other
Big Brenda's.
show.
I don't know. If Big Brenda's in here still, but Big Brenda, she is going off the title of the show because it's called "For Old Time's Sake." Women over 35, we are all damaged, according to Trick Daddy. Now,
I'm is.
Ooh, Big Brenda, that team, nobody wants Big Daddy.
she
Nobody
said, "Don't nobody over 35 wants you either, nigga."
wants
That
that
Okay.
part.
I
That part.
agree. I absolutely agree.
Girl.
So let me for the
My
people who don't know, what up, Dr. Creole? How you doing,
Dr.
Sugar Woman?
Creole.
Dr.
Ooh,
Creole
She
said I
did use
used to
the
say,
do
script.
tell.
She did.
hey,
She
Do
did use the script.
tell.
You can
Do
feel free
tell.
to hit the panel, child. Let me drop the old nasty piece of stankin' like Karma Diva. I did not kick her off. She kicked herself off. Hopefully she'll be back. But we're gonna
Well,
get into
Dr.
this conversation.
Creole.
I don't know
Do
where she
tell, Dr. Creole. We're going to have to
did.
change your
She
name to
talked about
Dr.
it.
Feel Good.
Yeah, she talked about it before. She might could teach us a few things too, even though we don't have the poll yet. Child,
Let me grab
I've
my
been in.
glasses. I'll be right back. Let me grab my
You know
glasses.
what, child? Only thing I can do is touch the poll. That's it. So let me drop this link for Karma. Do I need to drop the link for Karma Diva again? Oh, she's back. Oh, there you go. I dropped the link for you too, Creole Butterfly, if you want to join the panel. But see, you over there talking about that poll and shit, and the Beyonce's internet said no.
let me tell y'all about Trick Daddy.
Somebody got a little
So
feedback. Is that you, Carmelita?
it shouldn't be.
Now it's good. Now it's good.
Oh, okay. Um, back in the day, I used to think he was so fine, and he was good looking. He was, but then that lupus kicked in, And unfortunately, oh, baby, you hardly got room to talk about anybody anywhere. Don't nobody want no overweight, pockmarked face, used to be rapper. Don't nobody want it. What is you about 65 and to hit retirement? And you think somebody wants you? But see, the main problem is, I'm gonna tell you what it is. Here I go. I'm gonna tell you. You ready for me to tell you? Why I can't hear you?
I'm sorry, I hit mute so you can talk. Let me play the
Oh,
clip for the people first, so they can know
okay.
exactly what we're going to be discussing. Okay, boo.
Okay.
Okay, so let me go ahead and it's matter of fact, I have the clip right here. Whoo,
Stop
child,
that beautiful clean footage.
child. When I heard him say that, now Karma Diva knows that she said that he's always felt a certain type of way. Let me make sure this is Creole. Hey Jill, hey honey bun. Is that you, Creole?
Hello, beautiful. Yes.
Hey girl.
Hey, y'all. How y'all
Hello.
doing? Hi.
Okay, let
How
me go ahead and speak to everybody. Everybody speak. Go ahead and get y'all speak on child while I put this video up.
We said hello.
What
You
up,
late.
y'all?
I said, all these beautiful women up here. Yes, honey. We doing it tonight.
Speak that,
All
sis.
right. All right.
Speak that, boo. Speak it.
That part.
What you pulling up? The hood table. Okay. All right, babe. I'm sipping
Sorry,
my
I was
coffee.
on. I put my finger up because like I'm in church because I was on mute.
I know.
Okay, so this is what I'm pulling up, y'all, and we're gonna get back to the stripper talk, okay? But
Hey.
I'm just gonna pull this up so that everybody know exactly what we're gonna be talking about as far as Trick Daddy and the title of the show. So it's just a 30-second clip. He had an interview with Nene Leakes. Y'all know Nene from the Housewives of Atlanta. She has a YouTube channel that is thriving, and she interviews a
Mm-hmm.
lot of celebrities, and she had the opportunity to interview him. So if everybody can go on mute for about 30 seconds. So it's really quick clip. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe you and one or two other women, right?
Mhm.
I'm not attracted to no women over 35 years old.
You're not.
No.
Well, honey, I know you are attracted to me, honey.
But y'all standards are too high. Y'all are too emotional. Y'all are damaged good from past
I am not
relationship.
damaged
You
at
don't even
all.
realize you're damaged. You see, because maybe you and one or two other women, right?
Mhm.
I'm not attracted to no women over 35 years old.
You're
Okay, that thing was glitching. That wasn't me. That was the video that kept glitching. But y'all basically got the gist of it. He thinks women over 35 are damaged. Um, we're too what did he say? We're too high. What did he say, y'all? I forgot already. High maintenance. And what else did he say? So I gotta play it
Too
again.
emotional.
Emotional. Okay. Too emotional, too high maintenance. And also, we have a lot of baggage. And when Nene was like, I ain't got no baggage, nigga, you don't even know me. He's like, yeah, you do. You don't even know you have baggage. So that's what we're going to be discussing today. Now, it's not the fact that Trick Daddy don't want to date us because most of us don't give no fuck if he even looked at us. Like,
okay.
because we
Hmm.
ain't looking at you. But I wonder how many guys might feel that way, or do you? What are your thoughts on that comment? Because he's getting a lot of backlash, a lot of backlash
One
for
to
that
me,
particular comment.
he's he's an old man in age, but he's like a 16-year-old boy in mentality. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
all of that is ringing through. He's the one that's damaged, And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, most of us that are 35 and above know what we want. We know who we are, and we ain't gonna take your stuff. So of course we don't appeal to you. You want them little young, dumb, chewing bubblegum women that you can run over and they look up to you like your daddy. Thank you, daddy. Cake, daddy. What you want, daddy? Yeah, that's what he want. I don't like Trick Daddy anyway. So ugh.
Well, I think
My
Carmelita
thing,
used to have a crush on Trick Daddy. Yes, she did.
I tell you why,
But
and I
he
can.
did look a lot better back in the day, Carmelita. You're right. He did look a lot better back in the day.
What happened was back in the day when I was living in Houston, I was working concerts. I was one of the people that wore the yellow security shirt, and I was working backstage, and I was working alongside the stage, and there's this guy just sitting on the stairs, and I'm like, "You gotta move, baby. You know they changing sets. You gotta go. You gotta move." And he was like, "I'm about to leave in a minute. I'm about to leave." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, and me and him just kind of chopping it up. And the next thing I know, they're like, "Introducing Trick Daddy." And he got up and ran on stage. And I'm like, and I just thought, what the hell? And then
Girl.
when he got off, he came out and he gave me a hug and this and that. And I was just like, oh my God. I mean, I met a lot of stars that night, but I thought he was particularly handsome and, approachable. But my thought on his comments, I had kind of told you about it earlier. First of all, his old ass, why would you want somebody the same age as your children? Let's start
Right.
there.
Preach. Come on.
That's strange. That's nasty. And secondly, like you said, Dr. Creo, he is he's looking for somebody who's young and dumb and impressionable. He wants somebody. He don't want no woman over 35 because hey, first of all, he know we're gonna tell it like it is, and we're gonna tell you, no, nigga, you wrong. You wrong, you wrong, you wrong. He wants somebody whose mind he can mold and meld into what he wants them to be, not somebody who's already established in who they are. So, you know what? I hope every young lady sees this. Like, I don't want to date my grandpa. Why I want him? You tub of lard. What? He look like the lard. He look like the can of lard he cook with. Dude, look at him. Look like he should be on the front of the Crisco can.
Yeah, Lord,
Look,
I was
look,
trying to
and
hold
look,
on. I
and
was
his
trying to
teeth.
hold
Look, and his teeth will be the gold, the foil you pull back before you dip into it. Just down somewhere. Look, no, he look like one of them. He look like a reject from Fat Albert in the gang. Don't he look like he should have been with them back there in the junkyard?
Hey,
It's
hey,
the
hey.
Fat Albert. You know
Dude,
what? Now, now, now,
he
no,
was
no shade,
thinking with the
no
truth
shade,
stick.
no tea, but he does have lupus, so
I
that does
understand
come
that.
figure in. No, no, I'm not saying to you. I'm just saying to the peoples. He does have lupus, but this to this,
Right, and
this
his
to
comments
this,
don't got nothing to do with his lupus.
right?
His
It's
comments
like
that, and he can't understand why these girls don't want him. You
mm,
are
He,
a overweight ex rapper. You ain't had nothing now since your verse on "I'm So Hood."
mm, mm. Well, when Nene asked about his marriage to his estranged wife Joy and their relationship status, he basically said, she asked him if he was open, if he was currently dating or in a relationship, and he said, "I'm very wide, like wide open, like a very whorish man." At 51 years old, he said he's a very whorish man, but he said, with the exception of maybe Nene and maybe two or three other women, he's not even attracted to women over 30. So this to me speaks a different level than him saying women over 35 are damaged.
Now I say this too. Um, yeah, especially those of us in Gen X. Yeah, we are damaged. We all got some kind of damage that we dealing with or have dealt with. But that's part of life. That's where our scars come from. And I'm proud of each and every scar I done gained.
Come
And
on.
if you can't deal with it, that's your problem. But see, those scars have made me who I am. They've given me the intelligence and the wisdom and the years of knowledge. Keep up. Tell him to keep up. Tell him to catch up. That's what
Mm-mm.
we need to do. Cause like I always say, we hear about these emotionally they are what do I say, they're emotionally uh basically they're intellectually stupid. They're just you're behind, you're lagging. You need to catch up. You are that's what I say, emotionally stunted. These
Mm-hmm.
emotionally stunted men.
Mm-hmm.
And baby, because I'm over 35 and I done dealt with it in my teens and 20s, um, don't nobody want you either. So chuck the deuces to you.
Hey, kind of me,
You're
how
on
you
mute.
doing? How you doing, boo? Kind of me. Jill said his brain must be damaged. He's looking for someone to take care of his ass. And that's why we have to teach our daughters to look out for those type of men. Absolutely. You to me now. I'm gonna let Cicelo join in. I don't think Cicelo's talk, but to me, a lot of men in that age range are preferring the very young ladies, like early 20s, under 30, and they're in their 50s, 60s, 70s. And I don't think it has anything to do with damaged. I just think a lot of these men out here, they want
They
these
are the damaged ones.
young snatched women who have not experienced life, who probably haven't experienced a lot of relationships, who, like somebody said, can be molded, controlled.
Oh, you mean them builder bitches? Like I said, them builder bitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
See,
you know.
see, and I called the men. I said, I ain't got time to do no builder birds. Come on.
I mean, they gotta go get their face lifted. They gotta get their eyebrows lifted, the makeup tattooed on. They gotta get the titties sitting upright. They gotta get the belly sucked and the butt. They butts look like a damn watermelon standing on a toothpick. How is that even right? Your body ain't even, girl. You ain't. I can't even find words right now.
Cicelo, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. You know, um, pretty much everybody kind of touched on what I was gonna say, but this is a thing. He doesn't want a woman that's damaged and all this, that, and the other. But to be perfectly honest, the women start getting damaged in the early teens and the early 20s by people like this. But what he wants is he's trying to catch one with the least damage so that he can form her and shape her into what he wants her to be. He wants to be able to
Is
manipulate
there a fit?
her.
Do y'all hear that feedback?
For me,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
it's probably from I got a fan on in the background.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm not gonna be long anyway. I'm just gonna say that he really wants a plaything. He wants somebody that he can, like you say, build a bear type of situation where he can manipulate her, form her in what he wants her to be, make her his judgment, and he looking for a woman that he can impress with money. Somebody that can
Oh, it's
overlook
really
his
loud now. Are you like closer to the fan? It's like really loud. You can't hear it,
stuff.
Jill?
Hold on. I'm
Is it?
probably gonna have. It's no,
Let
it's
me
not
mute
that.
myself. I wonder if it's my fan.
It might
Let me see.
be.
I can't,
Let me mute myself.
I can't,
Okay, go ahead,
and it's
Sislo.
not a whole lot I can do.
Go ahead, Sislo. You fine.
Not a whole lot I
I
can
think
do,
no, I think it was
and I'm
Caramel
losing
Divas.
my voice.
It's okay. I think it was Caramel Divas. Go ahead.
It's not a, and I'm losing my voice, y'all. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. He's want somebody that he can manipulate, somebody that he can control with money, and somebody that he don't feel as confident as he once did. So he needs to be able to say, let me overlook all of my flaws, overlook all of my shortcomings. I'll buy your way through this, that, and the other, because ain't no real grown woman gonna go for his bull crap. You don't want no mature woman, because we've been there, done that, and got all divorce papers, t-shirts, all of merch and memorabilia to go along with your
I
kind.
got the button for my jacket and the keychain too.
You go. There you go.
And why he talking about people got damaged over 35 years old? Caramel Diva, did you say he was in the joint a couple of times? Like back in the
He
day? Like I didn't
he
follow him
first went
like
to he
that.
first went to prison, not jail. The first time he went to prison, I believe he was like 14.
But we got damaged.
He went, I believe, and I want to say he did like 7 or 8 years. I can't even remember what he did. It was on one of those like behind the music things they used to do. And I
Right.
was just like, wow, when I heard it. But the more I have seen and heard from him, I'm like, dude, don't nobody want you.
I told
Right.
y'all.
I was gonna say comedy real
You-
quick. He ought to thank Lupus for making him look that good, cause baby,
Oh my gosh. Mm.
he is big and breezy. He is not appetizing. He look like a piece
Child.
of that liver. He's like a piece of that liver he done fried. He is not
Yes.
strong. strong.
Don't do liver like
And,
that.
and,
Don't
and
do
his
This
feet,
is
and
the
his
OG.
feet
This
that
is this
start,
is how he used to look back in the day.
right, back in the
yeah,
day.
And this is how he
yeah,
looked
oh,
now.
Baby, he
Damn,
need
did
to
girl,
take
I age
whatever
like
he can
that?
get. Yeah. He need to take whatever he can get.
I'm telling you, every
girl,
time I look at that picture, I think of Fat Albert. I'm for real.
Creole,
he done
Creole
went
said
from
he need
pork
to
and
take
beef
whatever
to
he can
Sheila
get.
beef.
Sure.
Creole
Okay,
Shoot.
okay.
I can't even
Mhm.
get it out.
Just make
That's
me want to
I'm
go
sorry,
burn for
Creole.
down, burn for down, burn for down.
hey,
I
hey,
bet
He need to
all
take
that
whatever
go
he
in
can
his
get.
mouth.
hey.
I
Hey,
bet
BB.
all that go in his mouth stank. It look like
You know that shit been in there.
Ew.
That's CTC. Yeah.
His
Oh my
teeth
God.
been in his mouth since the 80s.
So
Them
yeah,
them
you
gold
know.
Ew.
the gold been in his mouth since the 80s. Ain't no telling what type of microorganisms is in that mouth.
Oh, that is gross. That is really gross.
TC
they
said,
ain't
what is Trick Daddy?
microorganisms, those organ mechanisms. That stuff done went reverse. You understand me?
Baby,
He
you
looked
don't
like
want
Okay.
he had a reverse gas. What they
Oh,
call it, sir? Yeah, the
So it
gas
don't went
truck.
from the guy.
What's that,
you don't
sir?
want him you don't want him trying to go down either. You feel me? You be done got a
no,
Reverse
no,
gas.
Oh, look, his
no.
teeth done went from gold to rust. No, baby, ain't no going down. I'm gonna need you to
Did
stay over there. I'm good.
you say
He
he
had
had
a
a
reverse
reversible
bypass.
stomach bypass? Is that what you
The
said? He had?
gastric
He had
bypass.
a
Not
reverse the
reversible.
bypass. That boy, he bypassed the gas. He bloated. He looked
I
Mm-mm.
like
said
a
he
good
busting
Bill
at the
Clinton.
seams. We're gonna call them busted baby, like a busted can of biscuits.
And a biscuit,
Time to
yes.
be saying Esther Roll from Good Times.
Boy, you was saying better than him. Oh,
Damn.
I believe you for Weeble.
Now, James,
Weeble wobble, but the number wobble double.
not Esther Roll from Good Times and TC. Which one of y'all
Um,
want to
Do
explain
that,
to
man.
TC what a trick daddy is? Somebody explain to TC what is a trick daddy.
that right there.
a busted can of biscuits, a can of Crisco.
Look at it.
Hold up, y'all. Before and after. Before
Girl.
and after.
I mean, like to me, when I look in the mirror, I don't look nowhere as cute as I used to. To me, I can see where okay, my drawers are sagging now, and stuff like that. But baby, when people see me, they still know who the hell I am.
You better say
If
that.
you put them two pictures up side by side, and somebody didn't know who Trick Daddy was, they would never be able to say that was the same person.
You ain't lying.
They would never. They'd be like, that's two different people, or is that his son?
Kind of me said those 30-year-olds, he be telling the same jokes or saying, you know what? I need to see these 30-year-old and 20-year-olds that are dating him. I need to see them.
Them little girls in Miami that, oh, Trick Daddy. Because, what he say? Trick love the kids. He always said that.
Yeah, he did.
Trick
Trick
love
love
the kids.
like no, I ain't gonna go that far. Nope, I take it back. Because I don't know that.
Ooh.
I don't know that.
But I'm just saying, this was out of his own mouth. Trick love the kids.
He did say that. But you know how we call 20-year-olds kids still,
But
So
we also said
I'm
tricks were
just
for
say they
kids.
are. I'm gonna just say as far as I know, they are over 18-year-old kids that he loves.
I mean, but we also said tricks were for kids, so
Rio, I don't need no
okay.
lawsuit.
I know it's right, allegedly.
we just gonna say they all are.
In my Tasha K voice, allegedly, but damn, we saw where that got her, huh?
I can't stand that big anyway. Let me tell
Oh, I missed it. I was talking to my son. What? Who? What?
She talking about Tasha K. You
Ah,
still
what's
don't like
wrong with
T?
you?
You still don't like T?
No.
Conscious TV
You know she
called
likes
her
the
Trashy
show.
K.
I've always, Tanya, will you tell them I have always called her Trashy K.
Oh yeah, that's what Creole was saying. That's what Conscious TV calls her too.
I have been calling her that for years. I cannot stand her and all that damn yelling. I'm like, why are you yelling? You got a microphone. We can hear you.
Yelling. She do be yelling and screaming and spinning around in that doggone chair.
I'm like, you right there.
And she got a nice microphone, but she don't even need a microphone. She has a natural built-in microphone in her voice. She actually does.
She's drunk.
She's always drunk, and she don't mind. She's like the internet's version of the National Enquirer, where they just print shit or they just say shit, whether it's true or not. They don't care. And they don't care how it affects people.
I will hope she has gotten better. I know she still does that shock, she still does the shock jock stuff, right? Like the shock jock type of stuff. But I haven't watched her really in a long time. So has she gotten better after the Cardi B $4 million lawsuit that she lost?
Who knows?
I haven't been watching her, so I don't know. What
I don't know.
Have any of y'all watched her recently, or
no?
Yeah, I hate to be lied to. So you never know when she's lying or telling the truth.
Right.
Thank
And
you.
that's the thing. That's the thing right there. That's the thing right there. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I don't want yet.
Or if the people who's on her show is lying or talk. I'll never forget what Star Marie kept telling us that she was not trying to be no rapper. All them
And
interviews.
then came out with that, and then that video.
Y'all remember that video she did in that rap song? Mm-mm.
Oh God, that video was, oh, it was hideous.
That was a $5 video for a $5 hoe. That's
Truly.
child. Kind of me said the hood table house choreo. Oh, I just talked to her. Was it earlier today? Let me
Oh,
look at my
did you?
hold up.
How's she doing?
I was texting all of y'all today. I was texting everybody. I was texting my sister. Yep, that was this morning. I texted her. No, she texted me and I texted her back. But yeah, she's doing good. I was trying to get her to join us because when she had hit me up, she like, how you doing? Girl stuff. Hey, great. And I hit her up later. I said, we gonna be up here tonight. Feel free to join us. But she didn't respond, so she's probably either napping or out busy doing something. But if she get the
Mm,
message, she'll probably hit the link if she see the message. But yeah, I will definitely let her know kind of me that you asked about her. I sure will. And she'll tell you every time one of y'all asks about her, I sure tell her. I do.
yeah, please tell the Chroma Diva say, hey, what's
Oh, it'd
up?
be so cool if we all get on here. We got Creole, we got Carmel Diva, we got Sislo.
Now, I don't think I've ever met Creole.
Creole is my girl, okay? That's my girl.
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all gotta check out her channel. All y'all my mods, right? Ain't all y'all mods?
I don't think
I
so.
think I am.
Creole, I didn't make you no mod.
No, and my feelings is hurt. No, I'm just like,
No, I
I
like
don't
to
think
make my
I am.
boo my mod. If you want to be a mod, I'll give you a mod stick. If not, I understand. No,
I
don't
sure,
just do it.
I'll go at your chat, honey. I might as well. I think I'm a mod for 6 people already. Let's make it complete. Let's do 7.
Yeah, because I'm like, I know some people they be modding for everybody and their mama and them. I'm like, I don't. That's
I
why
think
I
my
don't just.
biggest job is for the official King Jives.
Oh,
Mm.
you mod for Jives?
Well, he said, Creole, I like you, and put a thing on. He said, now you my mod. I said, oh okay. Like,
That's what's up.
yeah, I like Jives. I like Jives.
That's well, you know what? I like when people at least tell you or ask you because over the years I have just walked in people chats and had a mod stick. And sometimes it's people I don't even really know. Have somebody ever done that to you? Like you
Mhm.
probably been in they chat once or twice. You really don't even know them, but because they just see you a couple of times, they just give you a mod stick. And I'm like,
Well, no, mine was always Facebook groups, and you know who was doing that to me. They would
uh,
start a group with Ronald. He'd
mm-hmm,
start a group and then just be like, okay, she in charge. What?
mm-hmm,
And
Really?
he did, yeah, he did that like 3 or 4 times to me.
oh, Creole, we
It's,
used to have the Facebook. We used to, man, y'all think
man,
YouTube is lit? We used to have private Facebook groups that were so lit. Like, Creole, how during the CO, whatever, during them 4
Yeah,
years, how just YouTube was just lit all day, all night.
yeah, yeah.
That's how our Facebook groups was. We literally did not sleep.
Wow.
That's how
and
lit
I
it was.
mean, like somebody could post a or post something, and it'd be like 1,000 comments on there. Just everybody on there just talking. And this was even before 2319.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
We
Oh,
was,
You want a mod thing too, TC? Is that what you're saying, boo?
I
Or is you talking about Facebook?
but
think so.
yeah, we used to
Oh,
have.
we used to have
I
fun, Creole. It'd be
But I
like,
see, and I thought about going back to Facebook again, but I keep hearing it's not the same.
it's
It's
not.
I've never left
I'm
Facebook.
on Facebook, but it's mainly to advertise my cake business. Like
Okay.
mainly to
well, no,
advertise.
like Tanya said, we used to be on there, and we would be on there. I was on there all day, every day, and now I mean, that's how I made so many friends. A lot of the people that I'm close with now
Uh-huh.
are people I met through our groups
Mm-hmm.
because we were not just talking in groups. We were talking in our DMs or whatever, in the
Mhm.
inbox, and then we would have our infamous parties.
Oh,
We,
the
you know,
party, Creole.
I believe it. You know, I want to have a
Creole.
pajama jam. The
No,
little
we used to have parties that lasted to like 6 in the morning.
shut up.
Like I would wake up because they was always at my crib. They was always at my crib.
yeah,
And I would wake up, and it's not random folks. So we have known each other, been in groups
Close
together
the gate.
for
Yeah.
years.
yeah,
So it wasn't. I mean, we had people traveling from Atlanta, from Denver,
Wow.
from St. Louis,
Arkansas,
from Arkansas.
everywhere,
We had people traveling
Texas. Just, I
for our
mean,
parties. And that's
yeah,
how good they was. We could throw a mean ass party, boy.
Okay.
man.
I mean, we had a
And I
block
mean,
lit.
it was one of those things where it was a potluck party, but
Mhm.
I mean, all the sisters in the group could burn, so
Okay.
whatever we ate, we was grubbing.
I know
And
that's
then, you bring in some, everybody bring something to drink, and I ain't talking about no personal body. You bring something that everybody, if
everybody can
somebody else want to sip, let me get a. Don't be shaking your head, Miss Jungle Juice, cause that right there, oh my God,
What you put in yours? I know fruit goes in there. I give my
whatever liquor they brought,
I give my
anything other,
yeah.
we put anything other than beer.
I get my son-in-law's mom to make one when I have a party, and I mean they
The
love
picture.
hers. It has all type of fruit and stuff in it, baby. Yep, yep.
We made ours in a tote.
Okay,
That was
that's what
that
that
was
is,
that
ain't
was just the fruit. That was just the
That's just.
fruit.
it?
hmm And
Lord,
and we had like maybe 8 or 9 different liquors, some light, some dark, and we would have 2 gallons of each one. And then
hey,
we would throw in a couple of what kind of drinks did we add to it? Was it 7 Up or
Like the
Squirt? Or
margarita mix, or oh, you mean like that? I think it
it
was
was
usually like 7 Up.
I think it was 7 Up, a couple of things of 7 Up. And then you know those things they put in drinks. I forgot what it's called, but it's a mixer. You put it in mixed drinks.
yeah.
Um, you
Not
know what I'm talking about.
grenadine, but
Yeah. We would put a little bit of grenadine, just a little bit, and then just to throw a little kick off the liquor. But I mean, it was all that fruit, grapes. We had oranges.
all
We
them
had
grapes was fire.
strawberries. Man,
You
man.
gonna
When I
think this
tell
is
you,
weird. When I was younger and I tried to drink, because I'm not a drinker, like a half of a cooler gets me under the bed. But when I used to try to drink, I used to love Kessler and tea.
What the hell is Kessler?
It's a dark liquor. It's got an old man on the front of it. And
They all got old men on them. Johnny Walker.
I'm like, yeah, they say, you want some tea with that? I'm like, yep. I would turn that up and would be so drunk, don't even know I'm drunk.
Oh,
Cause
you done had a hot toddy.
girl,
yeah,
you sure wasn't doing
my mama fixed me those when I
no
was
the
there.
hot toddy. No, I used to drink the hot toddy. I still to this day will down a hot toddy. If I feel some sickness coming
Mm-hmm.
on,
Yeah.
I will down me
Yeah.
a hot toddy, and I swear it knocks whatever you got out of you. If you get it early, but if you get it late, it's gonna take about 3-4 days of hot toddy. But
Right. It's a wonder my kids ain't
girl,
alcoholics,
let
because
me
I was
tell
quick to
you,
be like, hold on, let me go boil some lemons and some tea
Okay.
and put a little honey in there. Here you go.
One day, one day we was playing chords, from the
there I
building.
go.
That's tuck and roll. That was tuck and roll.
Okay.
That is one of the houses where I was living in. It was a basement, and we had my parties in my finished basement. And that was one of the houses. Karma Diva, the tuck and roll queen. This is the house where she garnered the name Tuck and Roll coming down my stairs.
Oh Lord.
I fell. I was down there and I was caught myself dancing and making fun of somebody and lost my balance. And
And
all I could do was tuck in and roll over.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And
But
they was
yeah, no,
laugh. They was like, "Are you okay?" "Oh, I'm fine." I
soon
just
as
laid there and
I
laughed.
soon as we realized she was okay, we hollered like it was so funny. But we
And
didn't have
Tanya tell you, I didn't give a damn. I laughed too.
now.
we
If
did,
you
but you
can't
see
laugh
that
at yourself,
igloo.
you
That's
know.
what we put the liquor in sometimes in that igloo that I'm standing next to. That was
Okay.
just full of jungle juice. But if we didn't put it in there, then we put it in this one right here. So that's what we would
Okay.
put it in.
You ever
You
watch
know the
the
big old
playing
tubs from like
60
Dollar
game?
General. You know them big old.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, Creole, what we
Hmm.
used to do because in December we had parties every week, every weekend.
Oh,
So when we had leftover jungle juice, we would put it in like freezer bags and we would freeze it. And I'm telling you, the next week and the next week, that shit was so potent.
We
Child.
Creole, we used to party.
Lit,
I
lit.
believe it. I believe it.
We
That was fun.
we
Yesterday
partied.
was fun.
And the name of our I don't want to call it a clique or group or it
Oh,
wasn't a club. It was grown folks. We like grown
Grown
folks.
folks.
That's what we was called. Just and that's all we did was grown folks. Some people would bring their husbands, their wives, their girlfriends. Some people were single, they would come along. I mean, we would have fun cars, dominoes, drinking, dancing.
Willie!
Just oh my God.
I
And then
remember my
one time
Willie!
I think one time we almost got set up. Remember that, Karma Diva?
I still think them wasn't no damn college kids.
Mm-mm.
I think they was undercovers. They was on some 21 Jump Street shit.
Probably was. You know, it's how they do.
Because as far back as Tanya's house was, literally, you come down and you're at a dirt
We
road.
was at the end of the hood. We was like
End
darn
of
near
the block.
at the end of as deep north as you can go. I mean, like a block away was another city. I was like
Yeah.
deep in the hood in that house.
And we
And
was deep. It had to be about 20, 30 of us in the house that night.
it was a lot.
And we
Probably more than that.
we had been outside smoking and we were coming inside and we noticed it was like four white kids coming in with us. Who the fuck is y'all?
Oh my gosh.
Look at them.
I see. They
Now,
happy.
Notice what's the first thing you notice, Creole? Just from your own eyes, the first thing you notice.
The dude in the front with the tire heels on.
And
I don't know.
they all got different college shirts on.
Oh yeah, they sure do. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Now,
and
would you think that if they were college kids, they would probably all be coming from the same college and might
Same
have the
college.
same type of gear on?
Yep. Feel better. What's her name? Feel better.
oh,
Sissy.
Sislo, you
See you
left.
later, love. She's out of here. I didn't even
All
see him.
right, sis.
I'm sorry, babes.
Love you.
Love you too. I'll talk to you soon.
I love y'all. My voice
Yes,
is.
her voice is going
My
out.
voice is.
I feel
I
you.
love y'all.
Okay.
Love you
Alright,
too. Get you some hot toddy.
Girl,
Awesome.
I wish I had one of those hot toddies y'all was drinking.
Girl, I'll make you a drink now. I can make you an old nasty piece of drink. Like for real, for real. But these are the people that came to my house. It was about 2 or 3 in the morning, Creole. Now, mind you, I'm deep in the hood, like as far as you can go in our city. Literally a block away, like across the street from my house, is a whole bunch of woods, and then behind those woods is another city. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
They came around 2 or 3 in the morning. There's all bubbly and shit. We in there drinking, kicking it. And we all outside, inside. Now, I didn't see them come in. So when they came in, some of the people, from our group, they was like, "Who are y'all?" They was
Yep.
like, "Oh, we heard the party over here. Party over here, girl." I must have came out there because somebody said, "Tiny, Tiny, come get some white people." There's no white people around us. It's all niggas. and maybe a few Indians or Mexicans. But I went into the kitchen and I was like, "Who the fuck are y'all?" That's
Okay.
literally what I said. I was like, "Who the fuck are y'all?" They was like,
Wow.
"Oh, you just y'all got something to smoke." What did they say, Karma Diva? Y'all got something to smoke or drink? They said something.
No.
They were like, hey, you got any weed or
Yeah,
something we can
weed or
drink?
something. I
It
said, if
was
you
like,
don't get the
hell
fuck
no.
out of my house, hold on, I want y'all. Hold up. I want y'all to see my face. I was like, if y'all don't get the fuck out of my house,
Cause I mean, it was like I remember it was
drugs.
me, Mark, and Monica had came in, and we were the ones coming off the porch. First of all, where did you come from?
Right.
Because we literally walked into the house. So how are you behind us? Where were you at? I'm like,
They kind of me. I was like, y'all don't get the girl. That's Carmen Diva. I was hot. I was like, who the
hell, we
fuck?
all was like, who was these kids? And that's why I always said they was on some 21 Jump Street bullshit. They was no, I don't know you.
Okay.
And we got some of everybody up in the house. We all know each other, but you know how it is. We hood, we a little ghetto. We, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a whole lot ghetto, and I ain't even ashamed to say it.
Okay. Yeah, it was something up with that.
They was at the wrong house, all right. They was at the right house, but at the wrong house.
Okay.
I
They
do
was
think.
at the wrong house, but they had the right folks that night. There
Because
you go.
Right. I
we
know
did
that.
have a police called on us a couple of times. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh Lord, by your neighbors.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know who called. We was
probably.
loud. I mean, we was like, girl, when I tell you I would wake up and people be sleep on my porch spread eagle on the patio. I mean, who was that who was sleep on the patio one day and we was just walking over his ass and taking pictures? Like,
Who, Camario? Was that his name?
no, it was Andre.
Uh,
And I saw him. I saw him. Matter of fact, at I saw him at Omaha Days. I saw Dre.
I thought I seen him, but I wasn't sure.
Yep. I saw him. But yeah, Creole. Them three white kids. I mean, they could have been. They could have been teenagers, but they could have been some adults. Hell, they have
That
adults that
girl,
look like this playing TV shows as kids. You know, so
them
they could.
two chicks look too old. Them two chicks look a little too old to be somebody teenager.
Especially the one in the back.
Yeah, they look.
Oh yeah, the
They
one in the
look.
back is about 30. Mm-hmm.
As my daughter would say, they look. They look grown, like they got a mortgage or something.
Oh my goodness.
I
But
can't
yeah,
stand her.
we used to have a lot of fun. But this nigga right here though, this nigga right here,
He can
I'm
kick
gonna need you to take
rocks.
that gold off your mouth. You was over 50 years old and fucking around with 20-year old, and I know that gold got over a 20-year-old plaque in your
And
mouth.
I know that his kids, at least the oldest ones, I want to say he got like 4 or 5. Them older ones, they all in their 20s at least. The youngest one maybe in their mid to late teens, but the rest of them is grown.
Right.
You see what Carter B said, right? The one in the back definitely paying a mortgage.
Okay.
don't
Okay.
be agreeing with Baby Diva. Don't be agreeing with her.
Yes, honey. Something wrong with her.
Cause that Baby Diva is a hot mess. She'll come in
Okay.
here and tell you stories, and okay, he needs to sit down and have several seats.
Several
Mm-mm.
seats, several seats. But yeah, that damn Trick Daddy. Again, for the people who just coming in late, we were just discussing him and a plethora of other things. But our main topic was discussing Trick Daddy and what he said on Nene Leakes YouTube channel interview show. Said people over 35 that are women, he's not attracted to because our
We're
standards are
damaged.
we're damaged goods from past relationships. Our standards are too high and we're way too emotional And then after the interview aired, the clip went viral, and a lot of women responded to his. A lot of women
Hell, he
responded.
talking about us being damaged. He look like them dented cans they sell that they have on sale in the grocery store.
Mm-hmm. 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 And then
To my
like
we
one of the
damage.
you was so crazy. But yeah, somebody had left comments on that show. This one, I ain't gonna say her name, but one of the people on Twitter said, y'all standards are too high. So you want younger women to do less for them? That's basically, what some women are saying. You want younger
And
women to do less.
and I want him to. I'm gonna use the age old question. Would you advise your daughter of this?
Of course not.
Would
Of
you
course.
advise your daughter? Would you want your daughter to date somebody your age?
And that's the thing. If they knew if men his age and older who date girls in their 20s and 30s, 20, 30 years younger, if they knew their daughter was doing the same thing that they did,
They have a fit.
they would have a fit. They would have a whole fit. Somebody said he's sitting up there. Hold on, let me put his picture back up here. Somebody said
Quit putting that picture up there.
I
he do
know,
look. He do
somebody
look like Florida Evans.
he do look like Florida Evans, yeah, from Good Time. Somebody said sitting up there looking like a pile of shit, talking about damage.
Oh, damn. I thought I went hard. Oh, God.
Creole.
Uh-uh.
Hold up.
She
Now
gone.
I didn't even consider that
What's that?
that he looks I, I didn't consider him looking like that. But now that I've read it, the little poop emojis,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
put a hat on it.
You know what, Mr. Hanky?
You know what?
Do you know who
You
Mr.
know what?
Hanky is?
Who is Mr. Hank?
You don't know
Oh,
who
you know
from South Park?
what? Hold up. Hold up. I gotta look. South Park. So you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't watch a lot of South Park. I did.
Girl,
My
that
kids used to watch that shit when they were younger. I couldn't get them away
yeah.
from that
When I
shit.
mean, this was
Your
when
ass was
when
watching
it
this
first
shit.
started coming out. When it
They
first came out, I used to love it, and it still goes on. But I have not watched that show in I know probably about 15 to 20 years, and that's a halfway decent picture of him right there.
This is the
Oh, okay.
picture they was talking about when they said he's sitting up there looking like a pile of shit. And I'm
He looked
like,
halfway decent there,
the man does have lupus though, you guys.
and it does cause
Girl,
keloids. It can. Not everybody with lupus
oh,
gets
listen,
it.
but check this out. Let me read another comment, and we gonna end here soon. But I'm gonna read another comment. Somebody said, if we're damaged goods, what the fuck is he? And then somebody else said, hell, over 25 is when they're crushed and burned on their wall of beauty and are basically only smashable, no longer dateable. That's what a guy said.
Of course he would. But
Somebody said,
then,
go ahead, babe, go ahead.
what do you look like? What? Cause see, as we say, it's not. I'm glad I don't look like what I've been through. You don't know what that person been through, what they got going on, what they had, what's done happened. And then on top of all of that, you saying after 25, baby, keep living. That's all I'm gonna say. Make your life expectancy be past 30, and we'll see what you look like then. Cause you talking about after 25, they only smashable, not dateable. You see how many people ain't even getting married until their 50s and 60s, but keep living.
Somebody said he looked like some California raisins.
No, that's Ronald Isley. Ronald Isley look just like them damn. He always has look like them California raisins.
Girl, they talking about the texture of his skin. Mm-mm-mm. That people is tearing. Let me just say, people is just tearing him up. They're just tearing him up because of what he said. Now, I agree with some people who say, "Men, it's crazy how it's crazy how when they look good, they in their prime, they strong, they healthy, they shit like
And
that." And
they also, a lot of them are assholes when they are that young and they know they look good. And,
right,
they are assholes. And then as they get older and things start falling off, things ain't getting up like they used to.
get on
Oh,
up.
now, right. Now all of a sudden you want to play, uh, 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 I keep wanting to say Father Time, but that's what
Oh, he
you
looks like Father Time. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying they want to, as they get older, they want to be these wise men that now they want to protect women. And it's like,
Yeah, they trying to protect somebody's little daughter.
what took you 30 years why it take you 30 years to figure that out?
Trick Daddy want to be a daddy to all them young women. He Trick Daddy, old
Trick
daddy,
love the kids.
Mac Daddy. Trick love the kids. Trick love the kids. But yeah, I was saying a lot of guys once they get older up there in years and their bodies break down and shit like that, I don't understand why they wouldn't want somebody around their own age who understands, aging and things like that. And you got it's a loud sound in there, but they don't understand. We understand like our bodies change. It's natural. Unless you are one of those rich people who get their booties done, get their lips done, get their eyes done, their chin, their cheek. Some people even have surgery on their throat so they don't have what they call them turkey necks, things like that.
Gobble, gobble.
They call them turkey necks. But
I know.
that's usually well, I don't want to say racist, but not racist, but racist like white, black, blue, green. I don't want to say, but certain people have the turkey necks more as they age, right? But what I'm trying to say is, oh girl, mm-hmm. But what I'm trying to say
Moving
is, I
on.
don't understand why, if you're old and you're not even moving the way you move, what the fuck? Like, most people who are young like that, they only with you if you got some type of money. Because don't
You
those
got to
young
have some kind of
girls
incentive.
be with you just because if you 50, 60, 70-year-old, they ain't with you because of your good looks. They
Now, let
ain't
me
with you
say,
because you great in bed, better in bed than a 20 or 30 or 40-year-old nigga. It ain't even like that.
there are some girls, young ladies, and even some young men who, they say they have daddy issues. So they are looking for a father figure. And this is, they start dating these older men, and but they're looking for a father, the love that they didn't get from their father. That's why some of them date them. But a lot of them, you need to have some kind of incentive for them to be dating you. You gotta be able to get them on, whether it's a record or on a TV show or something like that. You gotta already have money or
They want cars, home, jewelry, purses,
right, right.
mhm,
And it,
all the
it's
things.
it's and you know what else is crazy is a lot of times we'll see some of these older people with a younger person, and you like, oh dang, they dating somebody that young, and it be somebody they hired for the night.
Yeah, they'll have
It's
like because they have those type of agencies where you can rent a date. Women
Like
do it
an
too.
escort. Like an
The
escort. That's all it
escort
is.
industry, escorts are not only like we heard about the escorts with Puff Daddy, and there are those type of escorts where they actually go all the way for the pay. Okay, and then
And
there are
then there's a
escorts
lot
where
of
they just
escorts.
escort you.
Yeah, I was gonna say not all of them are um workers.
Yeah,
Some of
that's
them.
what I was saying. They're not all. Some of them they will just escort you to an event, to a dance, to your party, at your job. Pretend like you. Okay, you're gonna be my boyfriend for the day. Your name is
Don't pay no
what's
attention
your
to me.
name again? What's your name again? Okay, remember my name. Okay, we met here. No, but you know how they gotta rehearse. Like you know how the movies or TV shows where they pretend like
Right.
they gotta pretend to their mom or dad that they have a
They
you
sitting in
know
the car before they go in. Okay. We met 3 weeks ago
mhm.
and we fell in love and you got on, but no,
And
no,
you're a
no.
lawyer. No, you're a doctor. Let's see. What can you be? You're a teacher. No, you're okay. Yeah, yeah.
Be like, what do you
They
know
have
about what?
them. Hmm.
I
Yes, yes. I never ever. I don't think even if I had the money, I don't think I would rent a date or escort
would
or
rather go by myself because then
yeah. Hmm.
if I don't have somebody to go with, in my head I'm thinking, you don't take singing to the beach. And for those of you that don't understand, let me elaborate. Why you gonna bring or why you gonna rent somebody and you going to this function and it's finna be all kind of single people in there. So why you gonna rent somebody to go there when you could be meeting somebody there? It You don't take sand to the beach.
That's exactly right. Whether it's prom, homecoming, a party, an event, some people go to the movies by themselves. They go out to
Now
eat
I
by
can't do
themselves.
that.
I can't eat. Hey, I've never done it before either, but some people do.
Now I can eat by myself, but going to the movies, no.
I tried that before. I tried to go eat by myself, and I think it was because I was running errands all day, and I was hungry, but I didn't want to eat in the car. So I just found some place to eat. I can't remember where it was. It was like Chipotle. It was somewhere. And I sat there. It was okay. I was on my phone mostly, on the internet, but it was
I
all
mean, we can
right.
do that nowadays, but before we had these phones with all of this junk
Mhm.
on it, yeah, it was kind of weird being in a restaurant or cafe by yourself unless you had a
Yeah.
book. Unless you had a
Mhm.
book and you was reading it. Otherwise, it was kind of like, what's she doing? Why is she here by herself? She crazy?
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know. Some people believe in having their own time, their own quietness, their own. A lot of people believe that. Of course, there's a saying: if you want somebody to love you, you have to love yourself.
Mhm.
Things like that.
Mhm.
But some people believe also that you have to, spend time with yourself. Have fun by yourself. Get do things you like by yourself. Some people believe ain't nothing wrong with going. Now, this is what they say: ain't nothing wrong with going to the movies by yourself. Me, I don't know if I go to the movie by myself because I like to be there with someone laughing and not just strangers. Like if somebody do something, I'm supposed to hug somebody if I get scared. I don't know people like
Or grab
I
somebody
want to hug
arm like,
somebody.
girl.
He's like, did you see that? Did you see these other folks? I can't talk to them. So they probably gonna call security on my ass. Stranger danger. Who the fuck is she talking to? We don't know her. We don't know you, ma'am. Are you over the age of
Right.
35? We don't know. No. But yeah, but anything else you got to add, Boo, before we wrap this up? I was trying to only be here on an hour because I know you had a very long day.
I truly have, but
Yeah.
I have enjoyed being back on the block. It feels really good. Feels really natural to be here.
Yes.
Um, I
Yes.
if y'all see me out somewhere, I do sell my jewelry. It's not from that company that everybody knows, but I do sell jewelry.
What company?
Huh?
What company are you referring to? Oh, you
Paparazzi.
what is it called?
Paparazzi.
Because I'm up here, girl, like who? Girl, I forgot.
I
You
don't.
know, I ain't heard that name of that company and I don't know how long. But before you go, I gotta
So,
make sure you see this video, Karma Diva. You
oh
probably already
God.
seen it because it's all over the internet. It's from Omaha Days. It's from Omaha Days. Oh,
Oh
first,
boy.
did you see? I ain't gonna play this one, but did you see that car wreck video in Carter Lake?
No.
You didn't see it? I'll
Uh-uh.
send you the link. I'll send you the link because it's like 2 minutes long. I'll send you the link. But yeah, this dude claimed that his foot, like his brake, they claim his gas pedal
I think I
stuck.
read about that, and I was
Uh
just kind of
huh.
like,
I have the
huh?
video. If you want me to play it now, I'll play it. Otherwise, I'll just send it to you
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's
Play
like
it.
play it. Okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second. This shit, I
Why?
was like, oh, they was about to fight and everything, girl.
And speaking of
Hold
car
on.
accidents, while she's pulling that up, my nephew, he's in his 30s. He in his early 30s. He got in a really, really bad car accident a couple of weeks ago, and he is going to have to relearn how to do everything. Um, so I just went, you know, if you can, send him some well wishes, positive thoughts, some prayers for him, his mom, his kids, um, siblings, and then also while you're out driving, because these people nowadays are very, very stupid and they don't know how to drive. Please remember, when you are driving, you are not just driving for yourself. You have to drive for everybody on the road. Okay? So please be safe out there. I'm done with my PSA.
That's okay. And this is it's kind of small. It's a short. You know how the short videos they make them skinny. I
Mm-hmm.
put it on my shorts, but hopefully I'll send you the video link so you can look at it more clear too. But for the people who want to check out a bigger video, just go to my shorts and it'll be bigger for you. But let me play this real quick. I'm gonna hit mute on you.
Oh! Oh, shit! Damn! Fuck! Oh, I knew that shit was gonna happen. Oh, he tore that motherfucker up. Oh, shit. Oh, he all right? Damn. Stop. I want you to keep your beaver. Stop. I just wish they stopped that shit.
So who was at
Again,
fault? The
the black car. You
the
saw him
old
speeding.
school? The
Yeah,
old
you saw
school.
his
Okay.
plate. Yeah, he claims, and I'm sure if they did a investigation, it wasn't no unaliving done or anything like that. I don't know if the police even go that far to investigate if the gas pedal really stuck or nothing. If it's insurance claim, he probably just gonna file his insurance. Hopefully the other guy got insurance, but sometimes you know how it be. These niggas be having these fancy ass cars and don't be having no damn insurance on they shit. And that's like the truth. But if y'all want to see a bigger version of the video, just go to my
Yeah.
shorts
Then
or look on your phone on my shorts or whatever. But yeah, that was one video, child. But let me show you this other one. This is a fun video. It's only 30 seconds long. But I can't even remember who posted it, but I just thought it was really cool to and it is the guy, it's his shirt too, Karma Diva. I hope this video shows up bigger. It probably won't. Hold on. I think it might let me show it a little bigger. Let's see. Okay, that's a little bigger. Matter of fact, I think I could have made the other one bigger. I just found the little stretch thing. But anyway, let me play it. We getting money. Yeah, when I pop it, how you forever link it funny. Free picture, bitch, I went the game. Called the bus on like a quiet, then I let them drink or sing. Well, bitch, you brought that. Well, bitch, I'm turned out. Catch the place out the way. That's my time. I'm trying to fuck bitch right now. Yeah, we getting money. Yeah, we getting cool. We getting money. Yeah, when I pop it, how you forever link it funny. Free picture, bitch, I went the game. Called the bus on like a quiet, then I let them drink. You see what his shirt said? You probably couldn't see it, but it said, "Yes, there are black people that live in." Oh, that's the shirt said. And then you thought it had the picture of Nebraska. It had the corn husker.
I saw the Nebraska thing at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bottom.
yeah,
The
yeah. But
black
the
shirts.
words
Yeah.
it says, "Yeah, there are black people that live in Nebraska." I need me one of those shirts too. And I'm
I
like,
used to
it's
have a shirt that said "Black
2025.
Girl from Nebraska." I used to wear it all the time.
Probably like 2025. People still be like, black people live in Nebraska. Like it's the only state in the whole United States where there are no black people. We are the
My thing
only
is,
one.
it ain't like we're Montana.
Idaho, Utah. I mean, shit. No shade, no tea to those states.
I
I
mean,
do
you act
have
like we're in
family in
Idaho or something.
right, and I have to admit though, I do have family in Utah.
Utah. Yeah, because there'll
They
be, and it's got to be Salt Lake City.
no, it's not Salt Lake, but it's there. It's a majority is white people out there, Caucasians. But But anyway, they've been there for years. I mean, years. My auntie's husband or ex-husband had retired from the military, and you know how you bounce around. They went from here. It was crazy. They literally went from here to from the bricks. They stayed in Fontenelle, and then they went. She met him. They got married. They went to the Philippines. And then when they got back from the Philippines, they moved to Utah. So that
I
they've
know
been
my
there.
brother's talking about going back to Hawaii. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, but they love it there. They absolutely love it here. They still come home every now and then. Holidays, things like that,
I just
vacations.
hate that Hawaii is so expensive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I
Because
don't
we
believe
were,
that because some people say Hawaii ain't even like all that. They say it's not even all that. Like there's a lot of you'd be surprised.
Honolulu's not. It's a lot of homelessness there.
Yeah, they
Uh,
sound
and
trash and dirty
a
and
lot of, like, you know how you see the pictures of Honolulu and they
Mhm.
showing all these sky rises and stuff.
It's not really like that.
The only place that's like that I can remember is Waikiki Beach,
Hmm.
and that's only like a 4 square block area.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, you got like the base housing and stuff, and
Hmm.
then the rest of the houses you would really drive by and you'd be like, Somebody for real live there?
Well,
They
see,
actually,
I probably never go there because you can barely get me to go a couple hours on a plane here
and
over
that's
land
9 hours.
and 9 hours over water. I
But
mean,
well, 5 hours of it is over water. But
that's
yeah,
5 out. That's 1 hour too long. That's girl.
that's why you take you some lorazepam or some Xanax,
Girl, I don't want to be asleep if I drown.
and
I'm
then
like,
you wake up and they say, "Welcome to Hawaii."
what's that gonna do for me if I die? Like what? I ain't worried about
Hey,
sleep. I'm worried
you'll
about.
have a peaceful death. You wouldn't have been panicked or nothing.
I know it's you know what? Because I have watched. I'll be sometimes watching. You know, documentaries on plane crashes, and I do know that, of course, when you're so high up, you die like instantly, like from the lack of oxygen.
Oh,
They say
because of the pressure of the cabin.
the cabin pressure, um, and then if the plane explodes and the lack of oxygen, you know, stuff like that. So it's like it ain't like you're gonna fall all the way to the ground and you still alive. They say you're gonna be dead way before you hit the ground. So you know,
Not necessarily, but
that's good. Yeah, necessarily. That's what they say if you're 400 miles up in the
not
air.
always. It's a lot. It's a lot of people who have survived plane crashes from high up in the area.
Right, but I'm saying like if the plane explodes in the air, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh well, hell,
You
if it
know,
explode, yeah.
but yeah, of course, there's been planes that I mean, look at the people and remember the people who was on that mountain. What was it called?
And they were
Alive.
eating each other, the
Each other,
cannibals.
girl. There's two movies. Remember they had made the one back in the day, and then they made a more modern version, maybe 5 years ago, and I watched that one too. It was a little better, I
I don't
think.
think I've ever watched either one of them, but I know what you're talking about.
It was good. It was soccer players. Remember, it was soccer
Those
players.
they were
Yep.
down in like Peru or something.
It was Peru. They was in Peru. And remember, it was like
Uh
two of
huh.
them that walked, and it took them days and days to walk to the closest city. And once they got there, they were damn near dead. They were dehydrated. They were starving.
Yeah, and
And
then
then
by the time they got back, the other people was pretty much dead. It was all
yeah, some
gone.
of them was there was still some alive though. There was some alive,
But
but
I'm saying
most of
pretty
them were
much,
dead.
yeah.
Yeah, most of them were dead. Most of them were dead before they left because it took them like 3 days to get there, but they were there for 3 months. So they were there for a long time, and after a while, they didn't have nothing to eat. And that's the thing that would freak me out. Like you so hungry, you gotta maybe eat your. There were certain people who was like, "Man, that's my sister." They're like, "Okay, well, we'll make sure we'll put this one for other people, so you don't want to eat your relatives." But then when they get down to it, if that's all that's left, it's like you know they in heaven or wherever they are, they would understand. But I still can't just imagine. I don't know if I
I'm
rather
gonna
be
eat
dead.
whoever arrives. Somebody gotta live to tell the damn story. Shit.
That's exactly what they did. Girl, you know what? I mean, pinky toes. Yeah. But anyway, no, but seriously, that was very unfortunate situation. It's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
unfortunate to die, you know, that way because in those type of ways you have no control. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of people don't like to fly because they have no control, and you know, you gotta
But
trust
do
that your pilot is not drunk or high. You gotta trust that they ain't on no type of. You gotta trust that
but think
you
of it
know.
this way. You are more likely to get in a car accident than you are a plane crash.
And we know that. We know that. That's they all are comfortable on ground.
And
Like
I understand that. I understand that just like I refuse to get on a cruise ship. Not
I never
gonna do it. Can't make me do it. Ain't, won't, nope.
and
Y'all
see
have
that's
fun.
how some people feel about planes too. There are some people who will not get on a cruise. I ain't never got on a cruise. Now, the one thing that scares me the most about cruise, besides drowning, besides that, but the one thing that concerns me is if I get seasick really bad because they say some people can take the medicine and it works, and some people can take the medicine and it don't work. And if I'm sick every day in bed, it's like a waste of money. You know what I'm saying? So that's what would really bum me out if I'm on a cruise and I'm sick every day. And then, you
the
know,
diarrhea and all of that.
girl.
People getting stomach viruses.
Mm,
Uh, shit. I've
mhm.
seen where boats. Well, I've seen it on TV shows where boats are getting hijacked by people. Um, just
In the
all kind
Caribbean,
of stuff.
especially. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and that's where most of the people take their boat trips. If they're not going to Alaska, they go there. Hello, Dana. What's
Hey,
up?
Dana, what up? What up, though? How you doing?
But
Good.
yeah, they that and hell, I can't swim. Ain't never learned to swim, and damn it, I can tell you now, I'll probably never learn to swim. And I'm just not getting on there unless I can get on they got a lifeboat, and I ain't playing. To save my life, I will push a old granny,
It definitely
cause you
won't be
didn't
no
already live.
shit. Y'all ain't gonna do to us what y'all did on the Titanic. The black folks
I'm not,
what's that somewhere taking over? What?
I'm
One
not
life
having it.
at a time.
You not no. I will push you and your kid over. I like I said, somebody got to live to tell the tale.
Ain't gonna be
Your
no
kid,
gnats hanging on no piece of ice. Nope, nope. We all
I'm
be his motherfucker.
I'm
Shit.
pushing everybody over. Quit
Black
playing with me.
Hispanic, Mexican, Black, Asian, African, Jamaican. We
Just
all
like
gonna be, hey, just move over.
just like
All
I tell my kids when I'm sitting here talking about people, or when I'm fighting, or I say I'm finna fight somebody, and this, I say I fight kids, I fight elderly, anything in between. I fight blind, crippled, crazy, uh, all of them,
who is
all
that
of
on
them.
here? Is that Olivia? This is I think she says she fights 9 to 99, or she'll cuss out, or she I can't remember the ages, but it's so funny every time I hear her say it.
I
David said, I feel you about those cruises, man. That's a lot of water, boy. That's a lot of water.
and then nowadays you see what Carnival don't want you to do the boots on the ground and no loud music, and you can't bring your own, like if you had like one of them little speakers, you can't bring that to sit like in the pool
You can't bring
section.
your own Bluetooth speaker. And wait a minute, they don't want them playing or dancing to boots on the ground.
They don't want that. They don't want they trying to ban rap music.
Hey, what's up,
uh
Living Lord? How you doing? I
Hello.
did hear that they trying to ban rap music from the cruise. Now, if they ban rap music from the cruise, they lose a lot of cruisers. Like,
And
what
that's the
they
whole
listening to?
point.
What we gonna listen to? I need the lineup. I need to
That's
talk to
the
the
whole
DJ.
po- but you missing it, Tanya. That's the whole point. That's
I
why they
need the
doing
lineup of the music. No, I need.
it. Go look on TikTok.
Listen to some music and I don't even know the songs. Or well, I'm sure they'll do like the top 100. Do they still do shit like that? Like the top 100 or the top, you know?
They do, but I don't know who plays it. I mean, you might be able to find it like on iHeart.
Yes, they banned him rap. They said you can't even do boots on the ground. They said keep y'all motherfucking fans at home. Clap, clap on
Yeah,
that.
oh yeah, that's another one talking about the fans. That's why they ban boots on the ground. Is because of the fans, and
They don't like the noise of the fans.
no, they talking about their health hazards. They're
How is a
dangerous. I said, if you looking around you, you won't run into a damn fan.
how is a fan hazardous to your health? You gonna poke somebody out with the fan? Oh,
I guess.
landlord said, landlord said, don't nobody want to hear them damn fans all night.
Where my fan at? I'm gonna get it out. Where my fan at? Where
Clap,
them
clap.
fans at? With them fans. Just for you, landlord, I'm finna get my fan out.
Uh, uh, uh. Get that fan out, Karma Diva.
I'm about to get it out. Hold on just a second.
Mm-mm.
I'm
See,
getting it.
you done made her get the fan,
You
landlord.
done started it now.
Uh-huh.
You done
You don't
started
want these
it.
fans, nigga. You don't want these fans. You know how niggas be saying, you don't want these hands. You don't want
Mm.
these fans.
And see, I got a little fan. Mine's is little.
What you gonna do with a little fan? Do it still make that clack, clack, clack? Look at it, landlord. It ain't even clacking. It ain't even clacking.
Look, don't be talking about my dollar
You know
store
what?
fan. My fan is beautiful.
You know what? Oh, we got some. We got some around. I'm about to fall out my chair. Woo! I'm about to fall
Don't
out
make
my
me
chair.
don't make me put my cowboy boots and cowboy hats on.
I literally almost got tears coming out my eyes when he was trying
Don't
to
make
hit.
me do it.
She was hitting that fan hard. Like, do something, bitch. Do something.
Now what I will do is hit a bitch in the head with it. Now I'm
You
just
know
saying.
what?
And
Ain't
all
no
look, and all bitches ain't females either.
Oh my god.
I'm
Woo.
just saying. Just
Woo.
look,
Hold on.
you want.
Ooh.
I'm finna
Dana
show you.
said the fan had to warm up. The fan had to get warmed up.
I ain't thinking about you.
I am so tickled, y'all. I needed that
Look
laugh
at all
later.
the hats. I'm finna show you my hat collection. Look at my hat collection up there. Can you see them?
Uh-oh. I see
I
them.
got black. I got like 2 black ones. I got a brown one somewhere.
Ooh, I hope
Got
we
my
don't see
white one.
nothing up there we ain't meant to see.
No.
Looking too. I don't see no stripper pole. Where the pole at? Where that pole at? Where that pole? I thought you had a stripper pole.
He is my stripper pole.
You know what? On that note, get the fans out because you getting hot. Okay. Anyway, time to cool it down. Time to cool it down.
I think I'm finna drive to KC.
Oh, you about to go to Casey? You want to get some pizza? Is that
No,
what you're
you
going to get?
said you
Hmm?
said my stripper pole. Let's see
Oh,
them.
you said KC, like Kansas City.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Uh-huh.
you said Casey's like the store. I was like, where you? Oh man, if you want to drive to KC, let me know when. I ain't been to KC in a minute. Last time I've been to
Girl.
KC was with our dance team when we had to perform up there. That's been a
It's
minute.
been a couple of months. It's been since about March or April since I drove down there.
Yeah.
I might
What
go
what you been watching, Hood? Oh, talking about the stripper pole. Oh, you see, y'all missed it earlier. We was talking about stripper
Yeah, it was
poles.
a whole
No, they had me
Yeah.
up here talking about stripper poles, knowing how religious I am. Just like my mother. Rest in peace, Sister Mary. But yeah, they was trying to,
I got one word to say to that.
what?
What?
Listen, I am very religious.
What?
Oh, don't you say Willie. Oh, if I played my lap dance video for them, I would never do that. Nope. They would have that bitch circulating around YouTube to the end of times. Nope.
Now remember the other night when you mispronounced that word and you said, "Oh, listen at me mispronouncing the word," and I was like, "It
You
ain't the
said you do
first
that a
time."
lot. That ain't the only word. That's what you said.
You just proved me right, baby.
I used to fuck dish liquid up. I still kind of get tongue tied saying it, but I used to say dish lick it. And they be like, lick what? Lick who? I'm like, the dish soap. Dish lick it.
Just
That's
say, just say dish soap. Don't.
yeah. When you are saucious, I still say saucious like that. Well, blame it on the gap, okay? Blame it on the gap.
That's the one we used to crack up at on
Blame
here.
it on the saucious. Yeah, blame it on the gap.
It almost sounds like you said Stoicich, like that place over in South Omaha.
I told my son I'm getting braces. He said, "Why, Mom? You too old."
I don't seen a lot of older people with them.
I said because I think I want to close my gap.
No.
I'll close my gap. My
Depend.
son was like, "Nah."
I'm not finna say nothing. I was gonna say depend on which gap you
I
talking about.
knew you. I was
But
waiting on you or landlord. I knew one of y'all was gonna say something nasty. Something nasty.
I didn't say nothing. I
Little gap
just said
down there,
which
my eyes rub together. My
you
eyes be like,
know, rub together and start a fire.
my eyes be like this. Shoot, I ain't got no gap down there. Shit. Shoot, I
I
got
ain't either.
some thick meat.
What they call them? I got thunder thighs, and I'm proud
Yes,
of them.
yes, yes. But child, you said keep the ghetto. You said I was on the wrong page again. Oh, he was on the wrong page. He probably on my no, he probably on the backup. He on the backup page. You know, the hood table fold too. He probably on that one.
Oh, okay.
I be recording both because I'm trying to get my numbers up on the backup page. You know, trying to get people back there too. You know. But anyway,
I
I'm done. I'm done.
I don't get no new numbers on Facebook, but doggone it, on on TikTok, I'm like, who is all these people signing up for my page?
That's what I need to do. I need to do some more cake decorating videos. I ain't did a decorating video in about 2 months, but it's like I like doing cake decorating videos, but a lot of people don't understand doing a cake already is very time consuming. Like 3 hours at a minimum to make a cake, and then people wonder why we charging 100, 150, 200, 250 for cakes because it takes a long time to decorate and make your frosting and all that. You saw that picture I posted today? I got like 12 bags of C&H for my frosting for the weekend. For the 3 cakes I gotta make 12 bags.
I just want the leftover of the buttercream frosting. That's
I'll
all
give
I
it to
want.
you. I'll give it to you. You can
I
have
just
it.
want the leftover.
And I usually just throw it away. I just throw it away. Yeah. But
How
because
dare you?
you know I make all my you didn't have my cakes. You know I make my shit fresh. So
I
I
know
don't
that.
too. Some people be keeping their shit. Some bakers they keep their shit in the fridge for a few days, you know, or try to freeze it out. I make all my shit fresh.
Girl, I
But
will hop on this expressway and be there in 5 minutes. Quit playing.
oh, girl, just remind me. Just remind me. Okay, now do you want because Mark's cake is gonna be chocolate Oreo crunch. So you know I make homemade Oreo frosting. And then the other 2 cakes they want buttercream. So do you want me to say you some buttercream or some Oreo crunch or both?
Just the or
Just
damn it.
buttercream?
The
Okay.
uh-huh.
Okay. Hey Shakila, hey boo. No, I don't do shipping.
You said what?
I know some people do ship some dessert. I would
Oh,
never trust a shipping company with my desserts. Never. And I know some people are like, well, you can freeze the cake and get it really hard and really solid and you know,
it's
send
not
it
the
through.
same.
But it's not.
It's good, but it's not the same.
And then all that extra time that just takes more time out of the little time I already have getting stuff shipped and labeled and all that delivery and yeah. No. Now I'll deliver. I do deliver up to a certain mileage, and then there's people who have came from other cities to buy from me. But yeah, most of the time I deliver, and I am a cottage baker, so I have a cottage license, which you do need if you sell from home. So I have a cottage license. So with my cottage license, unless I know you personally, like Karma Diva, I know her personally. We go back way back in the gap, like 4 wheels on a flat.
Right.
People that I know personally or family, they can pick up their shit at my home. People who I don't know personally, I deliver to wherever their event is or to their home.
I'm
So
delivered.
yeah. So like Mark, he's gonna come get his Sunday. One of the cakes is for my nephew. I hope he don't watch me. I hope he don't watch me. But I have a nephew whose birthday is this weekend, and his girlfriend is buying him a cake. So I don't even know if he knows. But
Oh,
anyway, so she's picking up his on Saturday. And my only other customer, which is somebody I'm not familiar with, I don't know them. They found me through somebody, but I'm delivering their cake. And I think they live off of Franklin. You know what Franklin is? Down there by
mm-hmm.
down there. Yeah. They like off of 26 in Franklin. So that's not too far. So I do deliver as far as driving it to you, but not
Yeah.
shipping. And most of the times when I deliver, I gotta include that, delivery fee, gas mileage, shit like that, which
Man.
is usually like $15, for my time and my gas, like $15 more. But of course, for the people I know, they can just come through to the crib. What up, girl? What my cake?
And you
But
act like I won't.
well, I know you will slide on me and come pick up. I think you picked up all the cakes you ordered for me.
No, you delivered one
Yeah.
during when you made during Rona when you made her unicorn cake.
Oh, the unicorn cake. Yes,
She
I
still
remember.
talk about that unicorn cake.
Oh, that
It
was a
was
sweet
so
cake.
pretty.
Yeah, I
Uh
remember making that. I sure do. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Dana.
yep.
She said the cakes look good. They be good, child. They good. And I don't even eat cakes. Harmony will tell you that. I don't eat cakes. Um, some people ask me all the time, like, how you make cakes? How you know they good? How you do this? I've been making cakes so long, and Carmen Diva will tell you when I first started out, did I not? When I first started out, I was giving away so many cakes, so many
She used to give them
cupcakes.
away on here.
I would give them away on here. I would have prizes and contests. I would have taste testing. I remember I made this
Yep.
carrot cake for the first time, and oh my god! Like I have so many orders for that cake. Remember, Robert, right? Wagner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so he normally get his shit from Wee Fields, and I was giving out free slices that day to have people check out the flavor and give me feedback. And he went, man, he said, I'll tell you what, I normally drive all the way out. He put this on Facebook. He's like, I normally drive all the way out to Wheatfields to get my carrot cake. But he said, man, this is the closest I have ever came to of anybody to Wheatfields.
That
I
made
was
me want to go in there and make one. Like I
I
said, I
was
used
like,
to get them.
oh, I was so like, get from because he will get on here and he will drag a restaurant. He will drag. He will drag you if your shit is nasty. If you Robert will drag you. So to get good feedback from him like that, I was like, yes.
Well,
Oh no, who we got? I noticed. Hey, hold up, Karma Diva. Who is this?
What's happening, baby?
oh, shut up!
Yes, I can't. I can't come to
Hey!
Cam. Hey, I'm at an undisclosed location, but
That's
I
Oh,
decided to, it's legal, but I just
he
decided
said
to
it's
go ahead.
legal.
Like, yeah, you got to discuss. But yes. How y'all doing? It's been a while.
It's been a long
oh, we doing
time.
good. How you been,
Oh,
baby?
oh, loving Atlanta. Like, I wish I was home. One of these times I'm gonna have to get with y'all. Y'all still doing Friday night talks and stuff like that?
We
Mhm.
getting back to
We
it.
haven't. We haven't.
Okay.
This is like literally the first time me and Carmel Diva have been on the panel together in a long time.
Oh
Yeah,
wow. Look,
A
talk about
long
yeah.
time. So
nostalgic.
we
And
have talked about it doing the Friday Night
uh-huh.
Lives again. Yeah.
And here my black ass come. Look at that. It's all coming
That's all
together.
right. I had just been going through a lot in my life, but I have decided to let all of that stress and other stuff go.
Mm-hmm.
And life is, starting to get better since I have. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, let me get back on here. I know the people miss me.
They do,
Yes. I
girl.
miss y'all. I was like, I haven't really been on nobody's panel for a while because I just been so busy. I don't know if y'all know, I live in Atlanta now. So I moved to,
Oh,
yeah, I moved to Atlanta March of last year, and I live Midtown Atlanta now since January of this year.
I
Yeah, I
think you
do.
did tell us
That
that
long?
the last time you came on here. I think you was in the process, or maybe just got there. Or,
Yeah. I've
mhm,
been here for over like a year and a half now. Look how that
And how
mhm.
you
time just
like it?
I love it. The people out here, they love on me and I love on them. And
That's right.
and that's how I love it. Whenever I tell people, wherever you go, baby, you always try to get to know people that's from there. And it's not just the
Mhm.
Atlanteans. I know the people from Covington.
Mhm.
I know the people from Hayesville, North Cross, Alpharetta, Douglasville, Lithonia. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right now.
I know the people from Georgia, Covington, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's a different experience. It's Southern, but it's its own type of culture. You know what I'm
Well,
Right.
that's
saying?
good. I'm glad to
I
hear
like
you love it. I'm glad to hear
yeah.
that.
And not for the
Mhm.
cliche reasons. It's like, babe, like I said, I go wherever I go, regardless of race or nationality, I want to go to the place where the people who've lived there the longest, the people that's from there, they
Mhm.
got generations that's there, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
ask them questions and talk to them and say, baby, where the good food at?
Mhm.
Where the good, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Where the green at? Where the good
Mhm.
drinks at?
Oh, that's right. Where the good clothes at?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, where can I get a good slice of banana for cake or something? Oh, Fisher,
Yeah.
which I'm about to order your cake because yeah, I be seeing your post, so I say, God damn, I
Oh,
have to
that's right. 'Cause
support
you follow
this.
me on Facebook. Yeah, you be seeing my cake posts.
Yeah, oh my God, they be looking exquisite.
Thank you. And Shakila asked me in
Exquisite.
the chat, do I do hard triple cakes? Yes, with the I do Shakila, I do whatever people ask me to make. But of course, the more difficult the cakes,
Of course.
especially if I have to carve a cake, like if it's letters or an object or something like that, then of course I have to like this one right here. If I have to like mold cakes or things like that, then those come with a heavier price. But yeah, and the glitter that you're talking about, that shit is expensive. It's really
Mhm.
expensive too.
I'ma
So
just tell y'all, do not order the chocolate cake that is instant diabetes.
Oh, yeah, that's what and see
oh, that's
some.
right, because y'all did order the chocolate candy cake for your
Oh,
son,
We've
right?
ordered it like twice, and I'm
Oh,
like,
that sounds exquisite.
Isaac, it's a chocolate. It's like a chocolate on chocolate, candy, all kind of
she
different
put
flavors,
like Reese's peanut butter cups, Kit Kats, Snicker.
Snickers.
Mm.
It's
I'm
it's
like, it's instant diabetes. It's
You see
delicious
how?
as hell.
You will
it's
go
so
out here.
good.
Oh yeah, see, I be seeing some of the original combinations. You be coming up with your own flavors and stuff. So I'm like, oh, that's what it's
And
that.
that's what
That's
I was
what I'm
saying
gonna try.
earlier. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Like some people be like, "Well, how can you make cakes like that?" Either like I can literally make my frostings in my sleep, blindfolded, because I've been doing it for so long. I don't have to taste a thing. I literally do not taste the cake. I don't taste the frosties, and it don't matter which flavor I make. I make over 30 different flavors of cake, the ton of different flavors of frosting, buttercream, whipped cream, cream cheese, peanut butter frosting, Oreo
Mm,
frosting.
mm,
So
mm.
many different flavors. And I just been doing it for so long. I know how much milk you put in there. I know how much of the vanilla flavor. I know how much powdered sugar. I know how much. So yeah, that's why I
See,
have my
now I'm gonna have to go in here and make my damn banana pudding. I was
yep,
trying to put it off.
yep, and
Oh
that's
my
why
God, I love banana pudding. Oh my
mhm.
God.
Yep.
Oh.
That's why I had a lot of taste tests in the beginning, and I was giving cakes away. Man, I think I was at gas stations, nail salons, daycares. I mean, I was just
Oh.
dropping off. I was just dropping off cakes all through the city. I would just go up. I would go up in a gas station with like two big old things. Like, anybody want some cupcakes? Yeah. And I would
You just gave me an idea.
leave my
Mhm.
card, and I would go to like a nail salon. Hey, ladies, you guys want a dessert? And I would leave my card. That's how I got my name out there. a long time ago. I would just go places and just give out free nursing homes. Oh God, I would go to nursing homes and give out cakes and cupcakes. But
And
thank you. What's up, Charlotte? Thanks for being a member for 10 months. And thank you so much.
Hey.
Thank you, Shakila. But yeah,
mm,
and I saw your comment in the chat. Where is it? Landlord being nasty. I bet you do deliver good cake.
hey,
Now that one I don't know about, sir.
Cake, cake, cake,
I'm
cake,
go-
cake.
I'm gonna. I could verify a whole lot of stuff, but that one there,
Yes, you
she
can
gonna take
verify a
your
whole
word.
stuff.
She gonna take your word for it. She gonna definitely.
right?
That's my girl. We go way back, so she can definitely verify a lot of shit, but she can't verify.
I'm I'm totally lost on that one.
Now she can tell you there were some niggas who couldn't get enough of the cake.
What?
Okay.
She can tell you that.
She
She can
said
tell you
she.
that.
She
But she
said
don't
y'all.
know from personal experience. She don't know from personal experience.
Okay, y'all said you got. You said ain't no Ronnie and tricks over here, honey. She don't
And
know
no,
Girl,
about
ain't no Ronnie and
that.
tricks. No,
girl. Mm-mm.
Ain't no
nah.
Ronnie and tricks, huh?
That's why I
Now
love
the
that
funny
song.
part about that, I my thing is this: like I have lesbian cousins, and I'll go to parties with them. Hell, I'll even go to strip clubs with them. But
Mm-hmm.
chicks, that's not my thing.
Yeah, it's no shade, no tea. I love you all. I love you all. And I
I
know it
look,
sounds cliche. I know it
I
sounds
don't give a
cliche to
damn
say
who you sleeping with.
right. And I know it sounds cliche when people say, I got gay people in my family. I know it sounds cliche, but some of us really do have a lot of gay people in our family, and we really treat them like no different than anybody else. Like, like, like I never understood, even back in the day, I never understood how somebody could outcast their family or their kid. I never could understand that. And even when my boys were little bitty babies, I used to say all the time, if they grow up gay, if they grow up want to get with a man, they still my babies. I don't give a damn shit. Even if I was one of those old head, old religious, old folk Bible thumpers and didn't believe in it, I still don't see how they could just shun something they gave birth to or a family member or a friend. I can never do that. I can never. I love everybody.
Well,
As long as you
I
don't do
had a
nothing for me, I got you.
I had a child come out to me when they was like 10, talking about they thought they was bisexual. I was like, what do you even know about that? I'm like, let's
Maybe.
wait till you 13, 14, 15, and then let's come back to this conversation. Nowadays, that same child, oh no, I guess I was just confused. I was like, you didn't know
Well,
what
you never
you don't
know.
but you
watch.
know, yeah, but you know, you're right about that. But also, there's a lot of conflation that society does in both directions. We tell
Mhm,
boys and girls, if you to do this, then you must be this. Someone
mhm.
else probably put the idea. Now, granted, he ain't having one homosexual thought, but because
Yeah.
of a mannerism, they will say, "Oh, well, this is associated to be this." That's why he is thinking that.
Well,
It's
no,
not
she
necessarily.
said she said that I guess one of her friends or something has said it, and because she said, "Oh, I like that little girl, or that little girl is pretty, or something like that," and oh, you must be gay or you must be
Uh,
bisexual, and I'm like, baby, you are 10, you got the rest of your life
no,
to
and
be whatever you
yes.
gonna be.
I
Let
see. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I'm like, just be a child. When you get into your teenage years, let's discuss it further.
And I agree
I'm
with
not.
that. But yeah, and the thing is, society they don't. What I've seen is that it goes the pendulum swings both ways because we sexualize children when it comes to heteronormativity too. You know, we say, "Oh, look at her! Oh, she's so pretty! Oh, he's so handsome! Oh, there goes his little girlfriend!" Just because it's a little boy and a little girl together playing, oh, they're gonna be a cute
Yeah.
couple.
Or all the
We
girls
start
gonna be after him when he go.
see,
Mm-hmm.
and
Hmm.
little nigga ain't got one drop of pubic hair on his little nuts yet. So it's kind of like same thing with little Susie and her little figure, her little ukulele. None of those things are even working yet, and I think that comes as a consequence when we do that. You know, my issue is that we only care about sexualizing your children when it's homosexual. We do not care when we're sexualizing children when it's heteronormativity. We shouldn't be sexualizing them in any direction, especially if they have not
Yeah.
went through puberty yet.
Right.
And that's
Absolutely.
something I was, really big on as far. I mean, if somebody paid my child a compliment, I didn't, go, oh God, no, or don't say that. I took it. Thank you. Okay. But I let my kids know I don't care who you sleep with when you get older. Right now, I just want you to enjoy being a kid. Don't, and then, my daughter, I had to grab her by the coattails a couple of times because it was like, oh, she don't watch something on TV and she want to dress like in a little slutty dress. No, baby, we don't do that over here. I don't know what they doing on TV, but you gonna wear all your clothes. Cause like I tell
You said
her,
all your clothes.
all your clothes. Cause like I told her, I said, you can be the sexiest thing in the room and be completely covered up. It's not about what you wear. It's your attitude while you're wearing it and B, how you wear it. I said, now look, I said, you can look at all these girls walking up. When we was down at Omaha Day, I was so disgusted.
Girl.
It was so many just, and then like with big girls. Let me say this. I'm finna get on the big girls. As a former big girl who ain't never turned in her card, let me tell y'all something. Just because they make it in your size, don't mean it was made for you, baby. It don't always look cute on you. So look in that mirror and don't just be like, oh, I'm finna go out like this anyway. Baby, we already see you big. We don't need you to show us. We don't want to see all of that. And most of us, we see that in our own mirror, so we don't want to see yours. Please cover up. Okay, I'm
Hold
off
up.
my
Now that,
soapbox.
now that you just said something, I gotta play this video.
I'm off my soapbox now.
I got millions of videos from Native Omaha Week this past week, child. And some of them was so entertaining. But I'm about to play this because Carmody was talking to the big girls. She talked about the big girls and y'all. She said y'all need to put on some clothes. Y'all need to put on some clothes. Stop doing all that shit. But anyway, hold up. Everybody hit mute.
Go. Let me see that ass move. Wanna see that ass jiggle, you and all your friends too. Now I'm man up on the car, but I ain't stuffing up my shoes. Look, but big hole. All you bitches better move. Look, I say, move, 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 no, my city don't play stuff, but I'm still touching out them real life. They like, that's you bapping, you a rapper, get your head right. If you take that water off a perky, give me air night. That nigga know he stuck me up them butts and come back air right. I can let movies, let the cops and it's the movies. I'm gonna play the part, myself into the Gucci. I can bust that if you take it on me, girl. Watch how you move and swim. But I'm like Shaggy, you like Gucci. I say, move, watch out your ass, you better not touch. I got my gun, it's gonna get wicked. Damn, that little booty moving, turn out wicked on my leg. They say, no, we can't shut that ass drill. We trying to kick it, shut some ass up on my cup and throw it back up on my nigga. Booty clapping, all move. Getting harder than the straight. Little girl came and asked twirling, making me. This that real truth song. I probably got to lose my voice. I shake my ass and you start rubbing on it. Got this pussy moist. I got much up in my bones. I can't let you niggas have it. No, I'm pretty in the team, so I might let a nigga grab it. Down, holy don't be seen. Don't feel my cup. I drive over shit that activated me. And now my hand up on my nose. Tongue down just like I'm holding. Freaky shit curl up my toes. And if I let them hit this pussy, know they put it on their noses. Can't compare myself to bitches. I'm excited. You hold my shit back, bitches. From the mud, you and your friends. You take my butt. I say, oh, down, down. what I'm saying. Bend it over, touch your toes, and shake that ass your mama gave you. Come back up and make it clap like the booty she's flying. I ain't getting back out like them bitches who get drunk and get the shake. Move, 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 yeah. This that red juice move, 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 move.
Oh my God. That shit is crazy.
Isaac, we was doing the most.
Now you know good and hell well all them girls had clothes on compared to the other ones.
Baby, that looked
No,
like a
I was
good
just talking
time.
about
That
that.
look,
I was just talking. They was out there. I mean,
Oh
everybody was
yeah.
making it clap, making it twerk. I mean, doing the splits. I mean, it was a lot of shit going on all week, every night, all night for our biennial celebration of our city.
y'all city look lit. I'm definitely gonna have to come down there.
But don't know black
People
people
sleep
in Nebraska.
right, people sleep on Omaha, but those who have been here, they know like, okay, wait a
The
minute.
entertainers, the superstars, the rappers, the man, we have so many like people come to our city all the time. Like not even for events, they'll just slide on us and just be in the
Easy let me
like
let me tell you how far back this goes. Easy
a
E
lot.
got a son that lives here.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Easy E has a son that lives here.
Hmm.
We got Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. They come back especially for Omaha Day every year, every other year.
Yeah, I was telling her that
Well,
Gabby's family still live here. She still got family here because she grew up.
Boosie and Tiger, I don't know what they did to piss the crowds off, but they both got busted on at different concerts. Boosie
Yeah,
himself would.
I
I have
played
heard him tell people he be like Omaha. They built different.
Boosie be
They
on
different.
IG. He be talking about us on his little Instagram, and every time he come here, be like, them some niggas there. Like, shit, we don't play. Y'all think y'all sleep on us if you want to. Shit.
That'll be your mistake.
Try to
Nah,
tell people
I
to sleep on us if you want to. Shit.
shit. I can tell
You
from
gonna
both of
find
y'all.
out today. You gonna find out today.
I could tell from both of y'all temperaments from meeting y'all. Y'all
Mhm.
ain't the one or the two.
Or the two or the three.
Okay, somebody let
One.
them know.
You
Mhm.
ain't nothing. She said, y'all know. Yeah, see, because if y'all play for numbers, bitch, I'm playing for keeps.
Child, we done been through everything, running from bullets and all kind of shit. Like
Hmm.
when
You
I
got
say people, and then
experience.
what I hate when people say, one of the biggest things that I hate when people say, Isaac, besides ain't no black people here, is y'all got a hood. Like what place on the planet don't have a hood? Like there's a
Right.
hood in every city. Like why are we exempt to have black
I
people
hate that they.
have
I'm
hoods?
glad, but I hate that they done tore down most of the projects. Cause used to be, oh, you want to see our hood?
Most
Okay.
cities are full of projects. I mean, our whole city is one
The
big
north
hood.
side was nothing but projects.
Nothing but projects. You know how they have liquor
Nah,
schools and churches on every corner? It nothing
Mm.
but projects and Section 8. That's our whole like, and it's not the entire city. We have like Atlanta, like any place
Of
that you go
course.
to, there's a primary location for black folks, right? In every
Hmm.
city, whereas majority is black. That's how our hood is.
and
Our
that's why a lot of time when we tell people where we're from, we don't just say Omaha. We
and we don't just say
specify we're
Nebraska
from North Omaha.
because it's a
Hmm.
difference. North Omaha is primarily black. South Omaha is like black, Spanish,
Okay. Okay.
Mexican, Koreans. It gets
We got a
really
lot of Asian people in North Omaha
yeah,
now too.
right, but over South is more of a melting pot. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
We got those over here too. I never forget the first time when I used to live off of by down the street from Luther Block. And the first white family moved in our hood. And I was like, oh hell no. That became like one of the coolest motherfuckers. I mean, they
I was
was
gonna say, sometimes them is the
like
coolest fucking people.
they literally came from their own white hood into a black hood, because all white people ain't rich, of course. So if they
Oh
live in a
yeah,
No.
yeah,
hood,
yeah,
they are
yeah.
usually in the same predicament you are in if they
Right.
live in your hood. Okay. But yeah, that's cool as fuck, down to earth, struggling just like the rest of us motherfuckers. You know, it,
Hmm.
but yeah, we definitely rep our hood and we proud of where we come from, and that's why I have a ton of videos that you follow me on Facebook. Isaac, you probably seen a ton of
Yeah. Oh
videos
yeah,
I'm
I see you rep your pride,
of
and I
the
love
yeah.
that. And I love that.
hmm Yeah, rep your city. That's me.
Now I need to go to New Orleans, but I'm scared.
Rep your city.
I'm scared to
Listen,
go to New Orleans, but not for the reason you think.
I have to go with Icy. If I go to New Orleans, I have to go with Icy. He would have to escort us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll have a good time, but strap
Mhm.
in. But the way that y'all get down, you'll fit it in with New Orleans just fine.
I
See,
think
I'm
we
not afraid of the
do.
people. I'm a sensitive, I'm an empath, so I know that there's a lot of history down there, and that
Mhm.
is when I go to places like that, that's very draining.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you definitely gonna have a lot of. I mean, you talking about a lot of African and American Indian, Black Indian
Mm.
spirituality and
A lot of
Caribbean spirituality.
spirituality and
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
beliefs, and the one thing I don't know a whole lot about down there because I never been there, but just from what I read, seen in movies, documentaries, there's a lot of like old homes and buildings with so much history and lives that have been lost. And I think one of the stories I remember I'll never forget learning about was the one when all the black people was in that bar. The one that did it burn up or did it fall down? You know what I'm talking about, Isaac? Did it catch on fire or something? Like everybody in there like died. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to recall.
It was like a bar or something, and it had two floors. And I remember they said people was jumping out the windows trying to get a. It like caught on fire or something. I can't remember.
A
Have you heard that
bar?
story? Yeah, it was like everybody was there. A lot of black people they was dancing and music and just something happened where they. I can't remember. They couldn't get out or something.
That
I'll
reminds me. This
never
story vaguely reminds me of the La Laurie mansion, and
I
that
don't
was
remember
this
dancing though.
evil ass white chick. She had a bunch of slaves, but she also had like a secret room,
No, it
and
wasn't that.
she would do experiments on them.
Oh, I know what you
And
talking about.
she
Mm-hmm.
ended up chaining a couple of slaves to the stove that was upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them, I want to say they got free or they started like um yelling because the bitch set the building on fire and left
I
them
know what
chained
you
up.
mm-hmm.
And once, I mean, the people couldn't get, like the fire patrol couldn't get to them on time. And but when they went up and they seen what she had done, they were looking for her ass. And she had done jumped ship and went and lived the rest of her life. I want to say in like Scotland or something like that. But I want to go to
I know
Congo
exactly what you're talking
Square.
about. She kept them in the basement and kept them chained up. And what she did was she would hire them and tell them they would come there for jobs. And then she turned them into slaves and she wouldn't feed them. And oh, Isla, did you hear about that story? I literally just found out about that story maybe six
No,
months ago.
these were her straight up slaves. She wasn't hiring them. These were her straight up slaves.
Okay, so yeah, it may have been that they were her
And it
slaves,
was a
but she
room.
was
It
abusing
was a
them.
room upstairs. Yeah.
She was burning them and she was beating them and she was it was a lot. And I
She
just
was
heard
doing
about
like crazy experiments.
yeah.
Torture and stuff like
Mhm.
that. Yeah.
Yep, yep,
Mhm.
yep, yep. I remember that and I just heard about that, like probably 6 months ago. But I'm gonna look up that story about that building that burned down and I'm gonna bring it up another day. But
Now, Isaac, I want to go to Congo Square. How is that?
Mhm. Oh yeah. I mean, at the same time, like you sensitive, but it's very beautiful.
Oh
And
yeah, that
that's
is
a
Mm-hmm.
very,
beautiful.
it's just very beautiful, very romantic. Like you go sunsets,
Hmm.
you're gonna be able to see the Mississippi right
Hmm.
there in the distance on the side of you. You're gonna be right in the not the heart of the French Quarter, but you're gonna see something like a little mini French market. You're gonna smell all type of food.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why I tell people bring your good stomach because you're gonna eat. Now there's some people that bring your good stomach.
I'm gonna bring all my stomachs. I'm
Okay, I'm
bringing
bringing
all my
shit
stomach.
for my birthday. Me and my hubby is because he's still in Texas and stuff like that. So he don't fly. So he's gonna get on a Greyhound and he's gonna be go from San Antonio to New Orleans. And then I'm gonna meet him in New Orleans from Atlanta. I might fly. I don't know if I'm gonna Greyhound or fly. But anyway, we'll spend 2 nights in a nice little Airbnb, just the two of us in New Orleans, and then we'll
Oh,
Greyhound together to Atlanta, and he'll get to see my apartment and my neighborhood, and
y'all
he'll
can't
be
take an
down here for my
Amtrak.
house. No, the train is more expensive. I tell people
Um,
that all the time. It takes longer, and the train that you might as well get a plane ticket if you're gonna get a train tag, an Amtrak ticket.
okay,
In
okay.
the South, the train is way more expensive.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, I
I've heard a
Yeah.
lot about Congo Square, and the one thing I want to visit, but I don't, is Marie Laveau's
Oh yeah.
grave.
You
But
do because you bringing it up. It's a coincidence. You want to? We can go.
I just,
okay, I think
I've heard a lot about New Orleans.
I think I found it. It was the upstairs lounge arson attack. That's what it was. The upstairs lounge. I remember people couldn't get out. It was called the upstairs lounge arson attack. And crazy, Isaac, this shit was a gay bar. I didn't even remember that part, but it was a gay bar. It was June  24th, 1973. It was called the Upstairs or Upstairs Lounge, and 32 people died.
Wow.
15 were injured. I remember the people was trying to jump out the windows. It was on the third floor of this bar. I remember it was a bar or club or something. But yeah,
Wow,
somebody had set the bar on fire. Um, yeah, it was against
I never
LGBT.
heard of that one.
Yeah, I learned about this a long time ago, and that was just one of the things that stayed in my mind as far as like the history of there. Of course, I know and heard of other stuff too, but that was just so sad. I think I was watching a documentary, and I was like, they killed all those people just because they didn't. I mean, this was in '73. I mean, I know it wasn't
See,
that
and when I
far
go,
past the slavery period, but still, I'm like, they just set the whole thing on
you want to
blaze.
hear something funny, is because whenever we go out of town, I always make sure to take my kids to some kind of museum and wherever we're at. So when we were in Dallas, my daughter's like, I think I want to see the art museum or maybe the human rights museum and I'm like, baby, we just left where JFK got killed.
Hmm.
That's a museum enough.
You like we done had that. Hey, let's go do some fun. Let's go to a park. What do they call them? Them with them roller coasters.
Oh, an amusement park.
Amusement park. Amusement park. Yeah, that
But
was
you
sad,
know,
Sheila. I could. I That's one story I'll never forget. I'll never forget
it
it.
was raining the whole time we were there, so I didn't feel right going to an amusement park.
Hold on. Let me find.
But
Hold on. Keep talking. I'm gonna find that link that she's talking about.
where
The
can
story
I
you
find
told.
Congo Square?
Congo
That was
Square.
where they used to bring them in at.
She talking about the lady with the slaves.
Oh, Madame Lalaurie,
That's it.
LAURIE.
Look up New Orleans map. I swear, I just found this out maybe 6 months ago, and I think I was just on YouTube, and how the video just popped up. I just happened to be on YouTube, and it was a documentary that just popped up. I'll put this
Oh,
link in the chat, but this is just one link I just found real quick on on the internet. But basically, they
Oh,
said
but
she
I
was
had brought.
sadistic. They said she was a sadistic slave owner of the French Quarter, and it was a white woman, and she had all
Mm-hmm,
these slaves, and she tortured them for fun.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
She just tortured them for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, but
Is
that's her name, Delphine LaLaurie.
if you ever get a chance, there's a book and it's called Medical Apartheid. That book goes into how basically black people, for years and years and years, basically since we have been in this country, have been guinea pigs for medical science.
I just looked that up and I took a screenshot so I can look at it later. Yep,
Like
I'm looking
the
at the book
quote
now.
unquote father of gynecology,
Mm-hmm.
he did operations on one slave, but he did them repeatedly to her. So whatever he thought about operating on,
I
he
remember
did
that
to her,
story.
and he did
Mm-hmm.
it with no anesthesia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She was completely awake and aware, and they they literally call this man the father of gynecology. They got statues of him, all kind of shit.
Wow.
And
Well,
then everybody knows about Tuskegee Airmen.
yep.
Um, a lot of people are now um, or have now learned about Henrietta Lacks, but you would have to
Mm.
read the book, The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks,
Mm-hmm.
to really know what happened to her
Mm-hmm.
and how they've done her family. It's so sad.
That name sounds familiar too. I'm gonna look that up too. But yeah, we used to be experimental objects a lot back then.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of stories like that, Isaac? Like
I have, yeah,
besides
yeah.
the Tuskegee Airmen, that was crazy too. But they used to like little pigs. I mean,
My
and you
daddy used
know,
to tell me he felt that he was experimenting on when he served in World War II.
really.
He probably
Yeah.
was.
And in the hospital, he said, yeah, he would be like when he go to the doctor, he would be like they would constantly, he said it's, I know they had to draw blood, but he would be like they would constantly just be running all type of tests for other stuff that's not there, but they just want to run the
Mm-hmm.
tests.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See,
Don't
that's
tell
why
you
I
the
don't
reason.
sign up for those research things because I know that they're not necessarily just researching and doing stuff on blacks, but still, I be kind of like leery about
But
these.
this is
So they pay
also,
you, they give you some money, stuff like that. I still be kind of leery about being a test subject to some of this stuff.
but this is also
Mhm.
why a lot of our parents and grandparents,
Hmm.
this is why they did not go or were scared to go to the doctor's offices,
Mhm.
is because people were taking stuff from you. You didn't know why. They didn't
Hey, I'll be
explain
right back. Y'all
why,
hold it down. TC, come on. I'll let you up as soon as I
or
get back. I gotta run to the restroom real quick.
they giving you something that you have no clue what the
Mhm.
hell it is or what it's for or what it's going to do to you.
Right.
And you know and we are finally starting to get to the point where I think our generation and maybe a couple of the boomer generations, um they're finally starting to say, okay, I understand why y'all didn't go to the doctor, but things have gotten a hell of a lot better.
Of
They're not
course.
perfect,
Right.
but now people are finally starting to go to the doctor, which they do need to do.
Yes, I
Let me,
agree.
but
Mhm.
a lot of people, especially younger people, they don't understand why there was a hesitancy
Right.
in people going.
I
And
see. My daddy was born 1926. So
oh
like
yeah,
my
baby,
so that's why, he told me everything. He told me the
mm-hmm,
truth.
right.
So,
See, my daddy, we used to have just sit and have conversations, I
just
said we
like
talked
this.
about anything or nothing or everything at
Mm-hmm.
all. We used to
Mm-hmm.
just have conversations. And
Same here.
he, I don't know why he always chose me. He never did it to my sister, but I don't want to say drilled, but he made sure I knew Black history, the real Black history, not just what's on the surface or, oh, there was
Right.
Martin Luther King and, he marched and everybody was happy. No,
Mhm.
that
The
ain't what,
disagreements, right?
right,
There was so many disagreements within different political organizations in the South and different churches and denominations that were in different
right.
positions with Dr. King.
And
Hey,
so,
TC.
hello,
Shakila said we all smart. She was like, great panel. Child, I ain't that smart now. I know a little something. A little
I
TC, she's
used,
smart
I
though.
used to be smart. I used to be.
What's up,
Then I
TC? How
had,
you doing?
hello,
Uh-oh. I think she
What's that? What's that, baby? How you doing?
might have stepped away for a minute. TC, are you there?
whoop whoop.
TC. All right, well.
TC, are you with me? Don't make me get my Kirk Franklin
Don't get
voice
your
on.
Kirk Franklin on, girl. Don't do it. Because you don't have to join in. And then I just gotta break
TC,
out
are
with
you
the
with me?
keyboard. I don't have to break out with the keyboard. Sure. We have a whole church band going over here.
Girl,
Okay, no lie. So,
Mm-mm.
like, I ain't near the board right now, unfortunately, but I'll join my part. I know my part.
Uh, 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Shakila, what they did was, it wasn't her blood. What happened was she was pregnant and she went in to get a check and they found cancer, like a cancer lump. And they were supposed to be testing it. And the doctor that took the cells from her, he was supposed to be, well, he was trying to find something to stabilize, so he could grow stuff and see how it grows. He had tried like some of everything. He had even tried like chicken eggs, and they wouldn't stabilize the specimens so that and you know how a specimen grows in a petri dish. They see how it
Mm-hmm.
goes over a couple of days, and so her cells, whatever it was in those cancer cells, it stabilized and it allowed the other samples that he was growing to grow and do what they were supposed to do. So he sent her cells to England and he sent them to a doctor there. That doctor sent 'em, and it was basically a game of telephone. It just passed and passed and passed.
Her shit was being around
And
the world and and they had her going everywhere.
right. And so and this had been going on, she had then died from the cancer. She died from that cancer like a year or two after they had taken her cells. They
Mm-hmm.
never told the family that they took her cells.
Yeah, I
It
think I heard about
came
that.
out, it came out like 30 years, like 20, 30 years after
She didn't have a
she
fighting
had died.
chance.
Huh?
She didn't have a fighting chance with all those cells missing.
That, and she was a uneducated black woman from the South going up against these educated white doctors in the 50s. What was she going to do? But her daughter, she had one, her husband and one of her daughters. They really, really were trying to fight, you know, because they were like, this is not right. Her sales have, they have literally sent this woman's sales to space. Space. And, you know, the world knows these sales as HeLa sales, HELA. But you know what that stands for? The first two letters of her first name, Henrietta, and the first two letters of her last name, Lax. So they got Gila. And literally, her sales are still in use to this day. And the government, not the medical community, nobody has paid this family one red penny.
Hey, Mary Carey.
Hey, Carrie.
Yes. And if y'all want, y'all can look up that story, Henrietta Lacks that Carmody was talking about. But they said, yeah, she has an immortal human cell line widely used in scientific research. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, TC?
Absolutely.
How you doing, boo?
Hey y'all doing?
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey,
Listen,
good.
there is some information that's out there. So
What's
basically,
happening?
in tandem with what the sister's just talking about, and you just said an immortal line or an immortal lineage. So this is not me talking, but I'm gonna be honest with you. You know how when we're growing up, you always thought something was like, what's up with this Bible, right? That's because I question the Bible all the time. I always have religious conversations, political conversations, because anytime they tell us that those are the conversations we shouldn't have, those are the conversations I do have. And you find out a whole lot more. And it's not judgmental like this versus
I
this. It's
agree.
about
I agree.
it, you know what I'm saying? It's about what is this all about? Where does it all come from? Blah blah blah, right? So let me tell you something. Just recently, I know you know this guy, Neil deGrasse Tyson, correct? Okay, one of the smartest black men that I know. And I'm just talking about in terms of that in that world with those people and really making points for black people, right? He
Yeah, he's an
said something.
astrophysicist. Yeah.
Right. This dude is like on point. So he said something about there were two different types of humans. And he went on to say, in the Bible, it talks about Cain and Abel. Cain killed Abel, right? And then it was this line God said to Cain, go out and multiply, right?
Be fruitful and multiply. Yes, ma'am.
But with whom? If it's just you and your mama and your daddy. Okay, so wait a minute. I mean, listen, and these are
Incest
quite
became very,
I have always
but
wondered that too. Like, where
you
these other
you
people come from?
baby girl, serious. Let me tell you something. I, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel it. It's so. If y'all see this documentary, and it's only about 24 minutes, 25 minutes, you're gonna be like, I always
and
thought
what's
that.
the
So
name of it? Because I
I'm
like
Yeah,
to.
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna
Okay.
send
yeah.
it
Cause
to
I
you.
watch. I sit here and watch
You need to see
documentaries.
this. Y'all are you all for us. It's gonna be got you. Now
Mm-hmm.
they can't tell me jack.
Mm-hmm.
Got you because now it's like not that this is
And
new.
they already can't tell me shit. I've been broke. I've been broke away and
Well,
been
well
I've
you
been a
know,
heathen for
it,
years. I've been a heathen for
He's a bit
years.
listen,
I've been
listen.
a
look, look.
heathen
You've
for
been an unrepentant
years.
heathen. You just unrepentant.
Oh no,
No,
baby.
I'm with
He
you,
said, and he
sis.
said his ways,
I'm a
child.
heathen.
Check
No,
this
baby.
out, sis.
I
I'm with you
I
100%. But
don't subscribe to
now,
any of
see,
it.
sometimes people don't believe us. So, and I say that even in our families. Sometimes you come up with some information, you know something about some finances, you know how to invest. Like you said, sis, you take wherever you all go on vacation, you're taking them to learn different different things about different areas about racism and slavery in this country, and how it unfolded, because it unfolded differently in different places for different
Mm-hmm.
people in a different way, on and on. We know it deep down inside that something ain't right with the story that's been told to us. And now here we go. And
But
now
you know
when you
what?
get,
Go ahead.
listen, when you get one little piece of information, here it is. So what I'm saying to you is that this Neil deGrasse, and there's some scientists and other religious, those people, right? They're like, listen, there were more people on the face of this earth at the time of Adam and Eve. And let me tell you something. They go back and they talk about the angel. Listen, when y'all listen, I'm gonna send it to you. The hood table.
Yeah, but y'all
Yes.
want.
We gonna
Oh
break
man.
this and dissect this now. From for the women are gonna be like, yeah, we knew this, we got this, we understood. Yeah, right.
Now, see, I was watching Godfrey. Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
I would kind of like to see that too, because see, for me, I've always the reason what lets me know that I'm a heathen. It has nothing to do with me thinking divinity. No, I simply understand that I do not subscribe to the faith of the religious system of the state. So for me, I've come to the conclusion when you say God and all those things are still subjective, because you're still talking about a very culture specific group. You're not talking about something that's universal. When you use references like the text, then you are talking about an Abrahamic belief that is originated in Northeast Africa. That is not universal to the planet, because you got people on the southeast part of the planet who knows nothing of an Abrahamic God, who knows nothing of the Bible, who don't practice a lot of their society around any of those things. So for people, what I have noticed, just growing up in a very diverse, for people, God and spirituality is cultural and regional. So I wouldn't say, because I don't go with the whole creation story, but it goes without saying. When I hear "Go let us make men into our own image," well, that's what people do when they conquer. That's what they do when they go to the next
Mm-hmm.
nation over. So making men in your own image, that's not something that has to be divine. That's something that is very carnal. So I tell people all the time, I said, I'm not afraid of your God or your devil. No, I'm afraid of you, bitch. Because I have to deal with you while I yet live. I'm not afraid of your God or your devil. I'm afraid of you, because you and what you believe and think in this life will have the most consequential effects of what life will be here. So for me, I'm not one of those people that needs to think that divinity is black or white. I don't take the word of imperfect beings and let them tell me what perfection is. Because at least with science,
Absolutely. There you
they're gonna
go.
science is gonna at least say, based off of this, I don't know. Based off of this, I do know. That's a more honesty, because at least with science, there's an honesty of saying where the buck stops, where I understand this. So just because, for me personally, the
Mm-hmm.
buck, just because it doesn't, you don't have the explanation scientifically, then I'm going to take your imperfection mind and say, oh, well, you think it must be God. Or you might think, based off of your culture paradigm, everybody thinks that from their position and supposition where they are, that their God or their spiritual system is the only one, until they learn they trade, until they have other interactions with other nations. So that's, like when I hear people say that,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, yeah, I get it, but I don't have the whole wanna be God be. That to me is selfish. It's like, why do you need to be a special chosen people type of thing? We already see what that looks like when people think that. We already see how the world and how politics and government. I don't want to be the next chosen special group of people so the world could be in tyranny so I can have an advantage. I don't want that. That's why I don't want to go to heaven or hell with none of y'all niggas. No offense. I love everybody on here. But you have an idea of pearly gates and heaven and things that are very much a mansion and all that shit. I don't. My soul, baby, don't give a fuck about none of that. None of the next life. I give a damn about those things here. So I love everybody here, but I'm not going to heaven or hell with none of y'all. I land my plane.
So let me tell you, to the victor belongs the spoils. To the
Mhm.
victor belongs the spoils. So the person or the persons or the institution that wins or that stands at the end of the day gets to tell the story. So the bottom line is that what part of the story are you going to tell? Of course, you're going to always tell the story. And I don't mean you, or you, but the person's going to always tell the story that benefits them. Correct.
Yep.
And that's because that's what people do. They tell the story that benefits them.
That's
The
what they
way,
did to us back in the day when we couldn't read the Bible. When the
what'd you say?
slaves came over, that's what
This
they
is
did to
true.
us back in the day when they brought slaves over here and we couldn't read their
Well,
Bible,
that's what they do
things like
today,
that.
right here in this YouTube streets when they tell a story, because they
Mhm.
tell the story that fits their particular purpose in
Yeah,
that particular narrative,
true.
and it ain't no different, and it ain't no difference between white, black, Asian, Puerto Rican, wherever, Ecuador. If you come from Tanzania, people are, like the lady said, people are people, and they're imperfect because perfection is reserved for God and God only. Here's what I'm saying. Once we know this, it makes it easier. So one of the things that I was saying about the two human beings on the face of this earth, we know that if folks are coming from and started in a continent where it is at least 90% of the time hot, heated all the time, and ain't no way that they coming out looking like Bergio, some that thing, that Jesus, that the one with the blue eyes and the blonde hair. It's not
Right.
no way. Ain't no way. Facts.
Well, what
Okay.
I wanted to say was I
Wait
had
a minute.
seen
Hold on.
something.
Hold on, sis.
Okay,
Hold on,
I'm
sis.
sorry.
You see what I'm saying? So there's some factual things that when we're hearing stories, is some things that don't make sense. So all I'm saying is that when I share this information with you, you're gonna be like, hot daggone. Ain't that a blippity blop blip? Serious business. And not to say that the other parts of the Bible are all true and in this, no, what happens is that it's starting to break down. Because guess what? We are two, actually, our children and your children's children are asking way too many questions, and they're like, something is not right. When you talk to these young people today,
Mm-hmm.
they
Mm-hmm.
they are saying things and they're looking like and then when they say things, you look at and you're like, you know what, in your mind you can't say to them right now, you know what, you right, because then they're gonna fly away with that one, right?
Mhm.
But you thinking like, how did they know this? Because they carry an intelligentsia, a seed from our ancestors that is implanted in them, that they must ask certain questions and they must have this certain intelligentsia for now, because it is necessary that certain information get to us, and it's through them. I don't know how babies coming out of the womb are coming out of the womb with their eyes open, they're looking around, they're ready to go. Okay. And so I'm telling you, this is this immortal line that has come, and I'm telling you, you could tell, you can tell those, I guess you could say those haints. Y'all know what I'm talking about when we say them haints. They talked about it in Sinners, them haints. That's why they say heinous crimes. Them haints. Haints are those demons, those wandering demons, those wandering souls that had all kind of stuff going on, and they're still here on the face of this earth. Let me tell you something. When you get the hood, I'm gonna get this information to you. I'm gonna be honest. When I can only, I have regurgitated it. I have it in my heart. I knew this was the case. I'm one of those people that I can't fully explain it. I gotta give it to you all. You gotta hear it, because I've given it to some people here in these YouTube streets, and they like, yes, got you right. Hot doggone it. That's us.
Yeah,
So
definitely send that to me. And Isaac and Karma Diva, we follow each other on social media, so I can send it to them too.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
What I
Yes.
I
wanted to
know,
add to that,
go ahead, Mom. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
Diva
sorry.
and Miss G, IG. Yes, I want y'all to see this too. Definitely, please share that with these ladies,
I
because
will. I will.
they y'all are talking. Y'all far ahead, and that's where we need people that are in that particular mindset. That's why I don't share it with everybody. There's certain people because they're too daggone emotional. And listen, we all have had trials and tribulations. I don't know the walk that you walked the hood, Miss IG, Miss Diva. I don't know what any how
That
the
is
walk.
IG is Isaac. That is a man.
I have an XY
I'm
Chrome.
sorry.
I'm XY Chrome.
I
It's fine.
apologize.
I'm
I
No
sorry. I'm
problem.
apologize.
sorry. Oh
No,
God,
no,
see, I
it's
messed up
fine.
the gender.
No. I have an XY.
Oh,
Have an
oh,
I
okay.
know
There you
choice.
go. No, no, because see,
Yeah,
I'm in the air condition. I can't really. I'm kind of hard of hearing on my left side. So
it's
my
fine. It's all
apologies.
right. No problem, love.
So basically, this is what I'm telling you, y'all. This when I need people to dissect this from a factual, actual, as least emotional as possible. Because when we get this, we have to unveil it to the world so that yeah, some people. Well, another thing. I'll tell y'all that later.
But you know what? I want to ask you a question to the ladies that's on here. Okay, because see, for me as a man, I can't do like I don't fall into the trap that most men do. I can't do the whole male worship thing. To me, that's too much testosterone. That's too much dick. I can't do the whole male thing. So I'm saying, how does that does oh it's probably a complicated question. I'm gonna try to simplify it. Since we
Mm.
live in a patriarchal world and it's been patriarchal, does that affect play a role in y'all mind and y'all spirit why y'all believe in a male god so much?
No.
So I do not believe in a male god.
Okay, good. But for people who do, like I always wonder because see for me, when I look at patriarchy and when I've read and studied the Bible in post-text and pre-text and different translations, and for me, I understand that not just for me, I can see where like that's a genealogical thing. But when you're talking about genealogy, you got to remember that's exclusive and inclusive. When we talk about the Ethiopians and the Syrians, that's not the whole continent of Africa. That's just the northeast section and Morocco. So when you
Right.
get into the research of who the Ethiopians were, well, they were colonialists before the Europeans. Just
Oh,
like
see. Oh,
Islam, just
yes.
like Islam, just like
Yes.
Islam were colonialists too, and they mixed with the Iranians and the Turks to go ahead and institute. You have the Atlantic, and then you have the San-Saharan slave trade. So
Right.
for what people what I when I look at religion and history, I always see tribalism. There's never in anybody's history, there's no such thing as Pan-Africanism. There's no such thing as Pan-Europeanism. There's those things never exist. Everyone through everyone's history has always existed tribally. Has there been interactions between nations? Yes. The only thing that we see here as Black Americans, because our cultural paradigm, those of us who are American descendant of slavery, shout out to ADOS, we are taught that off of that base because for us, this continent is one country. But when you deal with everybody else on their other respectable continents, it's not one country. So we have the idea of having this solidarity through melanin, which does not exist in any parts of Africa. That's how our black
Mm.
asses ended up black here anyway, because those were tribe warrings. Nobody gives a fuck, regardless. It doesn't matter. Remember in world history, I'm sorry, American history, when we had the Vietnam War, the Korean War, these are the same Mongolian, what you call Asian looking people, Mongoloid genophenotype. You see how the fuck that them being genetically connected to each other and living in proximity didn't stop them from having a blood war or the line of delineation? So people do not mostly operate just on what people how they look like in proximity, as it is cultural paradigm and religious and all those political ideology that often draws the line in the sand. So I love seeing information like what you're speaking of, but I'm not gonna throw the divinity in it. It has to make sense for me. And even as a person who's a spiritual heathen, I'm still gonna look at the parallels of, okay, how is this gonna make sense of to things that are deducible to history, to reality, not exactly just how I feel about it. How is this tangible outside of what's in my own head?
So like I said, I don't believe in a patriarchal most high. I do not. Actually, I don't believe in just a feminine most high. I believe that God is a spirit, number one, and that God is both masculine and feminine, and that's what I believe.
I feel the same way too.
I'm more egalitarian, even though I don't have a God, but I believe in I don't strive for perfection. Perfection will always be subjective. I strive for balance. So, like, but I believe in
Hmm.
egalitarianism. There has to be a masculine and feminine. So that's why, for me, if you tell me that creation, even if we, let's say, if you do the biblical thing and you make it all feminine, it's still off balance because neither one exists without the other. So I tell people, for me, spiritually and mentally on this earth, I don't want perfection. I understand as a human, what I think is perfect is flawed. So what the fuck I look like taking another bitch interpretation of what's perfection? That's why I don't give a damn about no silver streets paved with gold. And that's some shit, honey. Your spirit is, in my personal opinion, your spirit is cheap if it can be bought for the things of this world. Where's the beyond then if you're concerned about riches and wealth in the next life? Sounds like a fucking con to me that was sold to you by people who oppress you so you could be content and living and suffering now. So help them live in heaven. I tell people all the time, heaven and hell is a state of mind. People who live and enjoy life, and there are moments we all feel like we're in heaven when we enjoy things. When things go terrible, we feel like we're in hell. So, I just have the gripe with people weaponizing the afterlife while affecting what you do in this life to get
Hmm.
you to move how they want you to.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Hey, Big
Well,
Brenda,
well,
how you doing, love?
I just
hey,
wanted to go
hey,
back.
Brenda. Hey, Very Carrie. Listen, my whole thing is this, and so there is a heaven and hell. Okay, there are levels of it. There are phases of it. And then there's, of course, if there's a heaven, as it is set, as it states, um, on earth as it is in heaven. Okay, so whatever is here on earth is heaven and hell as well. So whatever's here in this state of mind, in our mindset, there's heaven and hell first in our mindset. That's where the seed is. That's where it's planted. It manifests, and of course, on earth, right here on earth.
And how
And
is the seed planted? But how is the seed planted? Did you come up with
well,
that concept on your own, or did you
I,
hear that from your society around you? You didn't come up with that concept on your own. That seed was planted and it was in integrity 2,000 years ago before you existed. That concept
actually, I
was
existed prior to 2,000 years, so I I,
right.
I predate.
No, you know,
I
no, I
predate
get
that.
right. No, I get what you're saying, how you feel, but I'm saying the fact is you physically heard about heaven and hell in this life. You heard about heaven and hell based off of what you're culturally taught. You didn't do like the Buddhists did, like the Brahmin did, and sat underneath the tree and had a whole new revelation of something that's not spoken to of the land. No, when you talk about heaven and hell and all those terms, those things have existed in antiquity, with all due respect, outside of everyone here. That has existed. That's something we can deduce.
Well,
The
but
concept
it
of
Hold on
heaven
okay.
one
and
second,
hell.
one second, y'all. One second, y'all. Karma Diva, she says she got to run. I know she had been trying to chime
Oh,
in, you guys, here and there, but I just want to give her one last opportunity because she has to go get something to eat. But if you want to say last minute words, Karma Diva, feel free, unless you just want to go.
Oh, the only thing I had wanted to say was I had seen something on that comedian Godfrey, the African guy. Well, he had said that he had watched. that video that you were talking about, I believe it's the same one. And he was saying that basically people of color, Asian, Hispanic, black, all of us, we come from Africa. All of us, I mean, we know we're from Africa, but everybody comes from Africa except white people. And he said what happened was think about the civilizations that we have built in the past, in time. All the Egyptians, the China, the Asians. And he said, there is a tribe of people in like Southern Africa who have Asian features, which is where the Asian people come from. But he was saying that, and it was a scientist there with him discussing this. He said, Black people and people of color have been on this planet since, I want to say, like, let's just say like 150,000 years, that long. And he said that white people are Neanderthals. They're the ones who are from Neanderthal people, and they are from the Caucasus Mountains. And he said that they have only been on the earth for like 40,000 years versus us being here 150,000 years. And they, because they did not stay in one place like we uh, so often have done, they have they went and took all the knowledge that we had, and
They
now
want
they're the
to take over
ones,
the world.
right, and now they're the
That's
ones
like
part
Pinky and
and
the Brain.
parcel. Now they're the ones that's part and parceling out information to us.
Now, don't think that the some of the original people did not travel, because they did. We
Oh no, they
traveled.
did.
Oh yeah, we traveled the world around and back again, all the time and back again, and
And
that's
we
why
all
when they
didn't
put,
originate, and we all didn't originate from Africa either. Like that kind of gets on my nerves when people do that thing.
well, everybody comes from one particular place starting, and then they grew and they moved out and they migrated out.
I just
So
don't see how that scientifically supports that, because it shows where people have always have been different and located and migrated through
mhm.
climate, through different things. Like that is a eugenics ideal that all dark skinned people come from Africa, because that's the thing. Dark skin is not exclusive to Negroid genophenotypes. You have
Well,
East
no,
Asian.
it's not just black people. It's all people
Yeah,
except for
that's
white people.
but
All
People
that's
people of
discriminate,
color.
TC.
but no people, people of color. But when you say all people of color, that's impossible, because when you deal with Hispanics, you're dealing with Europeans. When you're dealing with Latinos, Caribbeans, those are hybrids of Spaniards. So when we use the term people of color, understand you are talking about a political construct. That's not a scientific term. When you say people of color, that is an ideal. So the only thing about people like Godfrey who are often West African, and I'm not xenophobic, but it's this thing that's kind of irks me a little bit when I hear all of a sudden Africans pick and choose when they want to say we're all together. But see, I have a problem with that, because they're immigrating to come here and get the benefits off of us. But then they only build business with the people of their nations. They're not coming. We're not immigrating and moving to any of the 54 mass countries in Africa. We're not standing in the
Somebody got some
positions of their
feedback. Sorry.
I'm sorry, yeah, we're not standing in the position of their politicians. So yes, people like Godfrey and a lot of Africans, West Africans tend to do that, even with me being part West African myself. They tend to do that. They only pick and choose when they want to say, oh, we're all from Africa. But when it's time to have a cultural separation in Western societies, there's a differential. So for me, I can see
Mhm.
that whole out of Africa thing. We weren't doing that goofy shit until Jesse Jackson came around with that shit. There was no such thing as Pan Africanism or this universal ideal of Africanness That's off the backs of us as American descendants of slavery with the movement that we did here. Nobody wasn't calling themselves black until they observed what we were doing here in the civil rights. And in my personal opinion, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up, everyone is not black. A Nigerian is not black. You're Negro genophenotype, but you're Nigerian American. A Jamaican, again, not black. You're Negro genophenotype, but you're Jamaican American. You're
Mhm.
only black because off of the classification of what you went through, the institutional classification of that being here in America. That's not, I'm not saying skin color prejudice and all those things didn't exist, but the actual classification and category and all those things, yeah, that's an exclusively culture American paradigm that everyone cosplays just because they like the music and look like us. That's not the same as lineage. Our lineage is not Creola.
And on that note, we're gonna get ready to wrap this up.
And I wasn't
Brenda,
talking about Godfrey. I don't even know who that is. But these people that I deal with are real scientists. Like, I mean, Godfrey is a political propagandist to me. I just
well, Big
that's
Brenda said, I'm what you say, oh, how do we get on? Child, Big Brenda, we started talking about we started talking about him who now look like him and who now look like him.
that thing. Is that really a
Crisco.
person? Who is this person
That
that
is
people?
Trick Daddy. He's an old hoe. He used to be he's a rapper. He used to be a
Ew, he was a
A
famous
dried
rapper
up
rapper.
back in the
California
day.
raisin.
That's
That's
what
a
he looked like
California
back in the
raisin.
day.
I
That's
don't
a can
remember
of
any
Crisco.
rapper looking like him.
He ain't
Hmm.
learned from these niggas got short term memory. He ain't learned from Shannon Sharp.
Huh.
No,
That's what he used to look. I'm
That's
sorry.
when he looked good. And then,
that's good. Look at them teeth.
That
oh
Carmel
no,
He
but
Diva
hold
had a
on.
crush.
oh,
Carmel Diva
ew,
had a
what
crush
the
on
hell
him back
is
in the
that?
day.
We
That
didn't
was
have
Carmel
people.
Diva's man back in the day. Tell him Carmel.
Now hold on. I wouldn't even say my man back in the day.
Ew,
Mm.
I
what
thought
in
he,
the
and
what in
I ain't
the
gonna say I had a
world?
crush on him. I thought he was good looking.
I mean, he ain't like
But
back then. He wasn't like the ugliest nigga. You know,
no.
Like,
he was. You
But
know,
oh wait, okay, so wait a minute. This was back in the day. Now show the current picture.
no,
now
but when was it? Well, okay, when you say back in the day, give me a date.
we
I'm
talking about
talking about like the
the
late
90s.
'90s,
The
early
90s.
2000s.
Yeah. Look up
Oh, that
Trick
ain't
Daddy.
back in the day. I go back to
TC,
1980s
you have
rapper,
to look up.
1970s.
You have to
Okay, this
look up
thing,
Trick Daddy. TC, you have to look up Trick Daddy. I'm
I
sure
get it.
there are
The way
songs
he
that
looks,
you
I'm
have heard of.
scared. I don't.
He look
I
But
like
don't like
Florida
to see it.
Evans now, don't he?
They
I'm
no Florida
sure there
Evans.
are songs that you have heard of from Trick Daddy. You
You don't
probably
know
never
Nan.
know.
They
Yeah, remember
say
that? You don't
they
know, man. Then,
they
then,
say
then,
black.
the song
Who's
something like
Nan?
Like,
Nan,
you
Nan?
know, man.
Uh-huh.
That's
Nan. You
they
don't know
s-
No,
Nan, ho.
I do not. I do
You
not
don't
And
know
know.
then
anything.
what's the other one? Uh-huh. Okay. What's
What
up?
up?
Shut
shut
up.
up.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What
They
up?
I don't.
What's
say
I
up?
don't recall
Shut up.
that. I do not recall that.
they
No.
say black don't crack, but you can't do shit about a nigga smoking meth.
Well, see, now we have to give him a little grace. We have to give him a little grace because he
You
does
can't do shit
have
about.
If we talk like that
lupus.
as rappers, that's who talk like that.
But listen, girl,
Uh-huh.
who
Okay.
didn't?
What?
Who didn't? What? We talking about rappers,
We
right?
when
Right.
what rappers
We talking about
in
rappers.
the
You know they
1970s we had we did words like we had sentences. I don't
girl,
know.
you
A hip.
okay.
Wait a
So
minute, hold on, hold on. I'm
you
finna
Dip,
don't
shut
do
all
all
that
that.
down.
dip it to the
A
hip
hip,
it, hip
hop,
hip
this
hip
hip.
hop it, don't
You
stop,
don't
rock it
stop.
to the bang bang boogie, say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the. But I know that.
Right. You said we had words.
Right.
No.
Right, we
So
did.
you just
Now what
you
you
don't
hear
listen
is
to
not a test.
90s,
I'm rapping to the beat.
2000 rap
And
music.
me, the crew, and my friend are gonna try to move your feet. See,
Oh,
I
TC
am
child.
Wonder Mike, and I'd like to say hello
Hello.
to the
So
black,
you're
to the
not
white, the
familiar with
red,
any
and the brown.
90s rappers? Because they all was most of the shit they was talking about didn't make no damn sense.
Like KRS,
Right.
and I don't remember anything that looked like him with teeth like that.
Well, Well, there were a lot of them back then, but
I mean, look at Vince Marquis' teeth.
everybody wore gold back in the day, especially in the South.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right. So
let me
again, that's geographical. I'm from New York. I don't.
Right, Big Brenda. We
Oh,
did.
y'all different. Y'all different up there.
No, because we
Yeah, in the 90s.
originated rap. So yeah, I get it. But
Yeah, y'all different
in
up
the
there.
1970s, they no. I'm talking about UTFO. I'm talking about
Oh, girl, that's long
Roxanne.
gone. That's
Girl, she talking about the originals.
Yeah, hell
the
yeah,
first
that
rapper
Trick
on earth.
Daddy. Who named themselves Trick
They was
Daddy?
really.
DC is talking about the first
Oh my
rappers on earth.
God.
Now we were way back.
Look,
Ugh.
they was
But
look. They was at Cool Herc's first party.
but DC,
Listen,
Brenda, hold on, y'all, hold on.
listen, let
Big
me tell you
Brenda,
something, sis. Let me tell
hold
you
on,
something.
TC, hold
Okay.
on. Big Brenda, I was just trying to answer her question. We did talk about him for about an hour, maybe
Hmm.
an hour and 15, 20 minutes. Then we ciphered off into talking about some of the shit that went on during our Native Omaha days. Then we started talking about, New Orleans, Louisiana, their history, because our guy IG hit the link, our homie for New Orleans. And then we ventured into the New Orleans culture and religion and different beliefs into religion. That's how we got there. But I'm really trying to wrap this up because we've been on here 3 hours and I worked literally 12 hours today, y'all, and jumped right on here. And we weren't supposed to be on here this long. But
Right.
but I do appreciate everybody's input to the show. We can pick this up another time. But your girl, I'm telling you, I worked 7 to 7:30 and we went live at 8. So it's almost midnight and I got to do another 12 tomorrow. So I really have to get off of here. So what I would like y'all to do on the way out, please make sure you like and share the video, subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new here. I'll probably go live again in a few days. TC, please send me that link that you
Yes.
talked about, and then I can send it to
Yes.
Isaac and I can send it to Karma Diva. But yeah,
And I'm so happy to be on here with y'all. I have enjoyed the conversation from A to B. There have been things that I have shared this evening and things that have been taught to me. So I want y'all to know I appreciate y'all and I love y'all.
and we love you too. It's so good to have you back. Now this my girl. We live in the same city. We go back like 4 flats. So this is like a real friend. Okay, in real life. But so yeah, we used to do shows together all the time. Our Friday night live show. So it's good to have her, back on here to show us some love. But yeah, so I'm gonna get my butt off of here. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. TC, Isaac. Who else hit the panel?
Yes.
Sirflo, Creole Butterfly. Creole Butterfly hit the panel. I made her mod.
Yes.
Now, TC, was you asking to be a mod or was you talking about boats or something else that we were talking about? Because I just want to be clear. I just want to be sure. Because you said me too or something like that in the chat.
I think
So
she's talking about being a mod.
I just wanted to make sure because I don't just throw mods
Oh,
in.
it was in reference to when you said that sometimes when when you get in people's on people's channels that you're
Mm-hmm.
already a mod or something like that,
That's
and
what I
they
thought
never
you were
asked.
talking about, but I just wanted to make sure. I
Oh,
just want to make sure because I
Yeah.
was
No,
really
I was
throwing
just
wrench
saying that
at
I've
people.
had that experience too. Like I would just come and go, and all of a sudden I'm in blue, and I was like, "Whoa, all right,
Right,
oh,
right,
okay, wow, all right."
yeah.
And I
But
just want to let you know,
anywho,
North Carolina A&T's homecoming tickets were came out today, and they're already gone for
dang.
homecoming. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what's up.
I just want to let you know, absolutely, and all that good stuff. And we travel the world and so yeah, we everybody. Greensboro is the place to be in October, so please, yeah, I'm extending an invitation to folks. If you want to go to a real homecoming, deal with real people, and the brothers are the ones who cook. See, real women don't cook, real men do. So
Uh-oh.
the brothers doing the tailgating, all the food is on them. They'll tell you to sit your behind down, and that's exactly what we do. We sit our cute behinds down and get in
Bye,
there
Isaac.
and do our thing. So I just want to let y'all know. Yeah,
All
that's
right,
where we
love.
come.
Thank
All
you
right,
for
y'all.
sharing.
Be good. Thank you. Thank you, the hood and to the chat.
Thank you, too. Thank you for
All right,
joining us.
thank you.
We appreciate you. Love you, girl. All right, y'all. We about to wrap it up. We about to get out of here. Karma Diva, thank you again for joining us. Long time no see. Well, not in real life.
Of
I
course.
saw you
Right.
a few years ago in real life. But as far as on the platform on YouTube, no, long time no see. You know,
Right. I'll
like
be
we
back,
don't
y'all.
hang
I'll be
out in
back.
real life, okay? We be out kicking it in real life, but
We be outside.
we be outside. We be outside. But girl,
Literally.
literally outside. I didn't stay my ass in the house. I'm telling you, Omaha Day wore me so out. Like,
Girl, after Friday, let me tell you, after I packed up Friday evening, Tanya, I couldn't even get out of my bed Saturday. I was in so much pain and I was so tired. And my son, every time I tried to sit up, either my son or my daughter would come in and they'd be like, lay back down. And they would just
I'm
come and
telling
push
you,
me over.
staying out all night for Omaha Days did me in too. But also the parade was over 4 hours long.
Oh
That
my
was the
God.
longest parade. That was the longest parade that we had. You know, back in the Gap, they ain't been that long since like way back. Like the
Right,
where
because we was like kids.
Salem was the one you was trying to beat. Where you know what I'm saying? Like way back.
Okay.
And it was over 4 hours, and I know because I recorded like all of it and took pictures. And girl, everybody sharing my pictures and videos. People like, oh my god, you got the best footage. How you get them angles and all that? I said because press, 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 press. Okay, that's what happens when you are in the news and media and entertainment world and you have press passes and badges. Okay, all I have to do is show
I
police.
just,
If you thought police would let nobody up on the bridge besides us and the news stations and the radio and us, the hood tape.
you know what else?
Hi,
Another
Terry.
reason I didn't go.
Smiling tonight, baby. I appreciate you, love.
Another reason I didn't go is because the last picture I had, one of the last pictures I had of my daddy, you had took at the
I
parade
know
the last
what
time.
you're talking about. I sure do. I know exactly which picture you're talking about.
And so, it was kind of bittersweet.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm still working through some stuff, but
I understand. I understand. You are truly missed, though. You are Choreo, Sislo, all of our crew. Like a lot of people ask about y'all all the time, and I'll be like, "Oh, they're good. They're okay. I'll give them my love. I'll send my love. You know, things
I'm
like that."
working my way back and I feel the love and I appreciate it all. I'm thankful, I'm grateful to be here and I am you know,
And we're grateful
I'm
to
not
have
where
you. Hmm.
I'm not where I want to be, but I'm better than I was and
Day by
just
day.
just
Day by
give
day.
me
Yeah.
give me a little prayer and a little words of encouragement and I'll be there.
Yeah. You'll be all right, boo. Well, thank you again for joining me. You know I love you, girl. My sister
You
from
know I
another.
love you, boo.
All right. Well, I'm about to get off of here because I got a 12 tomorrow. And then I think Friday I only work 8. Yeah, I didn't I'm working 8 Friday because I gotta start on those 2 cake orders Friday night. One of them is due at noon, and then the other one is due at 6. And then I have that cake
Girl.
part that's due on Sunday. So
Shit,
after Saturday, I'm gonna be like tapped, and then got to get up Sunday and make another cake for somebody else. But it's gonna be it's a busy week, busy weekend. But hey, I love it. I love it. You know,
hey.
we complain about a lot of things, but one thing I never like complain about is something I love to do, which is being a talented cake artist, custom cake artist. So I love being a cake artist. So I'm going to jump off of here. I'm going to probably refill my cup and slide in that bed. And
I'm making my banana pudding, so when I get up, I said I'm making my banana pudding, so when I get up, yummy, yummy, yummy.
that sounds so good. That sounds so good. But all right, girl. Oh yeah, I gotta save you some buttercream frosting from the cake. So remind me. Make sure you
Yep,
hit me
yep.
and remind me because when I be going, I be going. When I start cake, I don't eat. All I do is drink water the entire time. I could be working on cakes for 8, 12 hours, and I can't
Well,
even
I'm
get.
sure gonna remind you. Don't even play.
Go. I whip out all them cakes and then I take a break and I eat me something. So it's a bad habit, but I've been doing it for like 10, 11 years. It's just my way of focusing on just what I'm trying to do. And I ain't passed out yet. So
Oh boy.
anyway, all right, boo. I'll
All
talk
right,
to you later.
Booski. All right,
Get the kids my love. And
I
tell them,
will.
tell your daughter I hope she has a wonderful, wonderful school year too.
Oh, I will. I thought you was gonna say happy birthday
Oh, happy birthday. Is it her birthday?
Saturday.
Saturday. Oh dang! You could have gave me some notice. I could have got her a cake in, but I'm booked now.
I told you last week.
You oh, but you
Well,
oh that's right. You know what?
yeah.
I think did we
Mhm.
talk about that last week?
That was last
You were
Friday.
supposed to hit me though on the first. Remember?
No, I was gonna hit you back that night, and I
Yeah,
said,
but
"Well,
then the
call
night
me."
or something. So that's your bad. Okay. See, you trying to
You
make
were
it
supposed to call me. No,
no,
dog. No.
no, don't let her lie to y'all. 318. No, well, she lied. She lied. But that was lie. You were supposed to hit me up. So I'm gonna go back through all my text messages. Shit.
It wasn't in text. We was talking. We was sitting next to each other.
Yep, you said you I ain't gonna say exactly what you said because that ain't their business. But you did say, yep. You said tomorrow, you said tomorrow or tonight, some. I remember exactly what you said. And I was like, oh.
Mhm.
But you know what? I actually took my last order 2 days ago. No, was it? Yep, 2 days ago. And it was a short notice orders. It was a short notice because it was under 7 days, and I had to charge a late order fee. But that lady paid that money. She was like, "How much is the cake?" I was like, 100 something something. She was like, "Okay."
Oh,
I just sent the cash out. Okay,
she finna get a Wally World cake.
girl, please. And that's on the cheap side. Most of my
I
cakes is like
know.
150.
Oh
Mm,
Lord. Oh,
yeah,
all
because I
that for
got
some cake.
one of the cakes I'm making this week is 150, and the other one is like 95. And other so it just
Mm-mm.
depends on what you want, how many servings you want, what type of design you want. But the cheapest cake that I have is like 95, 100.
Oh Jesus.
Girl, and that's cheap. I mean, it takes like
I mean, it's
three,
custom,
four
so I
hours.
mean, I get it.
You know, it takes a lot of time to make a cake. Shit.
I mean,
But
it's custom.
and then to make it look like it belonged on a magazine, you know what I'm saying? And not just something your kids created in the kitchen for you when you were sick, you know. You know, you
You
better tell them,
stupid.
Bobo. I remember this guy. I hate when people because it ain't just one guy, but several times people have told me, I just want you to make a cake. I don't need nothing fancy. Just make a cake, put some frosting on it. I said go to Walmart or make it
Mhm.
yourself. Because I don't do no. Everything that goes out my door or everything that I deliver is is high
It's
value.
made for
It's
you.
custom made and it's made for you. I'm not wasting my time, and I do say wasting my time because it's still even if I just make a cake and make the frosting and just slather some damn frosting on it, it's still like 2 hours, because the cake baking time, making the
Right. It's
frosting,
got to cool off before you can
letting
frost
the cake
it.
cool off, then cutting the cakes and shaping the cakes. And I mean, I might as well decorate that motherfucker like it's supposed to be. While it's an art. Thank you. And if I'm not gonna be an artist on this cake, then I'm the wrong person that you want to cater to you. Go to Walmart, go to Sam's, go to the grocery store, just buy something out the, you know what I'm talking about? Like, why don't you order a regular basic cake from a custom cake decorator? That makes no sense, right? It makes no sense. So I really hate when people tell me that I just want a regular cake. Because what they're basically saying is give me the cheapest thing that you got. That's basically they're saying they don't want to pay. That's basically what they're saying. So at least that's how I take it. But anywho, anyone who gets some Jiffy mix in a jar of frosting, that's a cake. Jiffy mix? Ain't that cornbread? No, but you make a cake with Jiffy. Child, you know what? That jar of frosting is frosting. Frosting is trash. Y'all better stop eating that shit. It is not that hard to make frosting. I'm telling y'all, it's not that hard to make frosting. If you can learn to make some buttercream frosting, you will never buy that shit in that can at the store again. Never. Never. But you gotta take time to perfect it. But anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. We've been here so long. I keep saying I'm going to get off, but I love you guys. Like, share, subscribe if you happen to be new here. I don't know when I'll be on here again because I've been booked and busy for a minute. Oh yeah. They just yeah. I got you, Noble. I got you. I got you.
She said Jiffy mix. Lord, today.
You know what? Don't do me, Karma. Don't do me, Karma Diva.
I'm
I
just
did say we was
saying.
only gonna be on here for an hour, huh?
Yeah, you did.
Well, see, that's because y'all got me sidetracked. It's y'all.
Mm-hmm. Always
Mm-hmm.
trying to blame me for stuff.
Because remember, Karma Diva on our Friday Night Lights, you remember what you used to do, right?
What I did?
Remember, you used to stop us at 3 hours.
Oh, I sure did.
Yeah, you used to tell me, okay, Tanya, it's 3 hours, we gotta go, because we would go on and on and on 5-6
Because
hours.
we have had, I was going to say, we have had 5 or 6 hours. No.
Sure.
And
And
it's
after
almost 3.5.
And after a few times of that, I told Karma Diva, she's the timekeeper. She has to stop us at 3 hours. It don't matter what the fuck we're talking about. We will pick it up the next Friday. And that's just how we did. So we
Well,
had a little bit of the throwback Friday Night Live tonight where the Friday
right.
Night Live consists of us talking about a plethora, just whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
We're
That's how
just
we
missing bro and sis.
And that's basically what happened tonight. We started talking about that nigga Trick Daddy, and we ended up talking about where the fuck Africans really came from. And is God a male or female? Like, I don't know how we got on there. I'm like, how we get from Trick Daddy, Nan, and then Nan to is God
Girl.
or a male or a like, how we get there?
You figured out when I shit. You let me know.
They come for a service. Otherwise, they can do it. Yeah, they can do it them damn selves. You know what I'm saying? But okay, I'm leaving now, Commodore. Okay, stay safe. Be blessed. Oh no, you supposed to do it. You here now, so you do it.
Stay safe. Stay blessed. Remain vigilant. And at all times, keep it hood.
That's
Love
right.
y'all.
All right. Good night, everybody. Love you guys. Stay safe.
Good
Be blessed.
night.
At all times, like Carmody was said, and always remember to keep it
Peace.
hood. I'll be dragging it out, girl.
I'm like, what was that about?
That was that church. That was that church. That church girl. That church girl.
Okay, because we getting into a church service now where it's 4 hours.
Oh,
It's
leave
time to
your
go.
make sure you pay your offering and tithes on your way out.
Yeah, you can send it
And pick up
to
your candy from your kids in the pew.
you can send it to Pumpkin K 77. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. You don't mind. You can put your shit in the chat. You sure can.
Girl,
All
I'm
right.
sitting here messing with this whipped cream. But all right, y'all. I gotta go for real. Love y'all.
Bye. Yeah.
Bye.